changed my title and
Oh,
everything,
sorry.
so hopefully it's all good. And then merging chats.
Yes.
Aw,
Oh,
I
his
didn't
little,
see
his
this
little Mr.
this little
Oliver.
cutie.
I'll bring him over in a second once we merge. Good audio? Okay. 'Cause
Okay.
it should be fine. This is directional.
We all good, bro? Audio's
all-
good.
I think we're all good with
Yay.
everything.
Well, hello everybody. We'll combine our chats
Okay,
and then
yes,
you
let's
guys
do
get
that.
our undivided attention.
Let's do that real quick.
Although-
Okay.
Actually, this is not my work phone. I need my work phone.
I forget that you have multiple. I have a Genshin phone. A Soul
You have
Genshin.
a Genshin phone?
Yeah, it's this phone.
Really?
Just so I could play mode because it takes up so much room.
It does take up a lot of room. I had to played on my iPad when I was really addicted, but I just was annoyed with all my videos and pictures taking up my entire camera roll. So I was like, I just need a separate one for storage.
Of a content creator.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling up tab. Oh.
Oh, nope. Oh, my setup.
Okay, I'll take one after this. Oh, you remind me of that. Okay.
I always be forgetting. Sorry, low-key horizontal for YouTube.
Oh, cute.
My VOD channel. I always get so mad, especially for IRLs, because I always forget to take a picture.
How do you
do thumbnail?
It doesn't allow me to upload VODs to YouTube because they're it's too long. Okay, do I just send you this browser source URL? Is that easiest if I send you on Discord? And then you can just join?
Yes. Or maybe through the app, I can just knock.
Okay,
and then you can accept it since you're on computer. Right?
Selfies. We got hold hands with step chat. Are you both Asian? Yes.
We are both Asian.
Okay, yeah. Give us a second, guys. We're just setting up our stream here, and that's why
one moment,
you can
please.
see. You'll be able to see all our chats at the same.
Have you been
time.
reviewing any of? Did you
I did a little browse just to make sure
there's
they're all
always
appropriate.
Yeah, there's always
there's always some dumb shit.
Those chatters. Obviously, none of you guys though, right?
This is the Wasian cartel.
So how should I? So I should knock, right?
Yeah, just knock, and I think I'll get.
Although, then would it be considered my session?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Why is it? Sorry, I'm struggling.
Wasian mafia. LOL.
Yeah, you guys better watch out, or else we're gonna come get you.
Mm-hmm. You don't give us your pride. Also, can you guys hear background music is okay? Very light, it's just lo-fi.
Really freaked. Are you seeing the knock button? I'm not even seeing the knock button.
No, maybe I should just
maybe you should knock on me. Let me go onto my chat.
Okay.
We're gonna get there, guys.
Yes,
we
as you
are
guys
going
know,
to get there.
Twitch is not very optimized.
The app is always, honestly.
Okay, so I will go here, and I will click
this.
Oh yes, that button.
That button. Now I should see a pop-up. Join.
Yes.
The join has been clicked.
We're cooking. Okay. I'm waiting to see.
My goodness.
It doesn't say you're in there yet. I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
Bruh. Bruh. So
invite guests. All right, let me try and invite you.
Yeah.
You should be here somewhere. Damn, why are you not here? We stream together so much.
Oh gosh, I guess it's just been too long.
I know. Okay, I favorite you, and then I send. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot that.
Send invite.
Hi Glove Boy, hi Jay Lopez, hi Bryce, hi Keela, hi Pezzable, hi Zeldor, hi Black Mamba, hi Tom. Sorry, I forgot since the chats aren't combined. I've been neglecting you guys. Hi Infernal. Why is it not popping up again?
Dan Clancy.
Sent a collaboration request. Yeah, and I hit accept, bruh.
Oh, thank you for this sub, Teddy. Thank you.
Hey,
okay.
All right, you know what?
I'm sending one again. I hear it now. Okay, it should be very light. Very, very light.
Something is wrong and we don't know.
Twitch has no money to work on the back end. I know. I had a friend who was a sweep for Twitch and all his homies got laid off.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
damn. And this website was already quite poorly run to begin with.
I was gonna say, the app is what really makes me lose my mind though, because why is it impossible?
It's just, we have to get into the same session. Like, it should be very simple. But you can also
it might be
log in here if you want on my computer and do it.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a link in Discord.
Okay.
Are we friends on Discord though?
We should be.
No.
We're not.
We're not.
Oh my god. Guys, it should be so easy.
It's Mission Impossible.
Okay. Because the thing is, usually it works this way.
It does
but
usually
sometimes
work
it just
this way.
arbitrarily decides not to. Well, keep submitting, guys, while we fix this.
Yeah, guys, everyone
Click the
submit
form pinned.
exclamation ask. I don't know. What should I do?
I think you should just log in on my computer on an incognito tab.
Yeah.
And then accept it that way. Okay, here.
Do I know my Twitch password? That's the
Oh.
Hopefully yes. Hopefully yes.
Okay.
I'm just worried because I somehow started this collab thing and now it's saying I'm like in a collab by myself, like how you are. So
here, just log in and see if you know it.
Worried it might be stopping us. Oh, nice keyboard.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of keys you got?
I have no idea. My last one broke and my friend just gave this one to me, but I do like the clicky sounds of it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
There we go.
Oh, you got it?
Took me a few tries, but you know.
The thing about the Twitch stream together thing is it gets so glitchy on mobile, even though you're technically supposed to use it on mobile, but it is not optimized for mobile viewing at all. So go get a snack, guys. Go get a bev.
Yes, get ready. Start to meditate or something. Okay,
I don't think any Twitch viewers can meditate, honestly.
Have you tried meditating before?
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
very good at it.
You have to be forced to when you grow up in like a Buddhist house. So I would meditate like when we go to the temple and shit like that. But it was.
Can you click on the little thing?
Got it.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Yay! Okay, so now
we're in, baby.
Wants to collaborate. Get started. Ready?
Here we are.
Okay. And then I have to go to mine and click.
Do you happen to have glasses wipes, perchance?
Yes, I can find something like that.
I was like, I thought I had
And
some.
then, who's the host of this? Is it share and chat? You guys know it's not. Chat.
It should be you, the host. Oh yeah. Go to. Is this your tab? I think you're in mine. Yeah. Because you're the host.
Where is my?
It should have been a pop up. You want to click your like Chrome thing. Yep. I hate that it does that. Though.
I know.
I'm like, just open a new tab. Like I'm always losing it.
Okay, there we go. Done. Yay! All right, let me get you a
yes, thank you. So we can be looking very professional. Gosh, of course I don't even know. A little grimy. Sorry. Are you really a real glasses wearer? If your glasses aren't a little grimy though. Whoa. OMG. Sorry. Did I say closer? I feel like I look like awkward.
Does this work?
Oh yes. I'm sure that'll be good. Thank you.
We have docked. We have
docked. Hello. Yes, hello. Now I can see both of you guys. If I missed anything earlier.
You,
thanks for giving me a sub. Hey.
Let's go.
What's Kaylee's government position, Wasia? What do you think I'd be qualified for?
I think you'd be.
What would you elect me for, guys?
Secretary of Education.
Ooh, I like that. Yes, let's get these kids reading.
Because you do the co-working.
This is true. This is true. Secretary of locking in.
No illiteracy on this shit. Okay, let me take a
Exactly.
photo as well. But yeah, guys, sorry. You know, technology sometimes tries to evade us.
Yeah.
But it's not our fault. It's Twitch.tv's fault.
Minister of Bunnies.
Oh.
Yes.
The mascot could be a bunny.
Ooh, that'd be cute. I feel like bunnies are Asian core a bit. I feel like bunnies in general
because they're like
are very
some middle ground random pet instead of like
yeah, they're like not as Asian core as like a dragon that's like 100% Asian core. You know what I mean? But like.
Cute. Yay!
Yeah, I like that one better than YouTube. Send that to me.
Okay.
That's my better one I took.
You're just like, damn, I want that fucking photo.
Yeah, wait, shit, tag me.
I shall, and then you can repost.
I'll
just repost.
Over I'll just repost. Yeah.
Okay. This is your gaming account, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
perf.
I know. I think I told you I was like I never made like a new whatchamacallit. Instagram, yeah.
You're
so
brave.
Like,
you're so brave for.
I mean, I never thought I would be a content creator.
That's fair.
I started streaming for shits and giggles. Somehow, here I am.
Wow, I look very dommy mommy.
Here I am.
The dumbasses get the guillotines. Well, I was telling chat this, I knew like this like classic like mean gay male cheerleader dude that I went to high school with, and we had to do this experiment where you had to say what would be your utopic society.
Okay.
And he was like, I'm gonna create a society where at 18 we judge everyone if they're ugly, we kill them. And I was like,
damn. Okay.
That is like biblical
Valid.
mean gay energy.
All right, you know, we all gotta have standards.
Yes. And
Here we are.
He said, you go in front of a council and we kill you. I was like, oh.
Just publicly.
Yeah. I'm
Done.
like, that's very interesting.
Okay, sorry, let me...
No, go do your thing.
Oh my gosh, wait, what the hell? Have I not
What?
got notifications? Sorry, I'm...
Click the pin form and we'll start in a second. Wow, indeed. Yeah, I tried to talk about a utopia that had, you know, like relative equal rights, and
I was gonna say, what's yours? What was yours?
it was pretty much just like working socialism. I didn't even know the word socialism at 16, but I essentially just kind of described that. I was like, yeah, productive social services that allow everyone to achieve like a baseline high quality of life. And then he was like, kill those chocolate kids.
Two different types of utopias.
2 different types of people. Oh, do you want water, by the way?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm down. Sorry, I'm finishing up
No,
my
you're good.
post. And then now you guys have my attention. Wahoo! Alright, how's everyone doing? I'm a little hot, but I feel like the cardigan is making this outfit more put together. I feel like...
You can drink out of my fun mason jar.
Oh my gosh, thanks! Yay.
I think it fits with the cottage.
Stay
flavor.
hydrated.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna blast the AC because it gets very
Yeah, well,
hot
I
in
also
this room
wore like not a
with the
very
lighting.
summer outfit, so it's my fault.
No,
I can't
no.
take my cardigan
I always
off.
turn
I'm
to
like,
max when I'm in here
cardigan is
because this vent doesn't work. So the living room will get like icy cold, and only like 10% of it will come in this room. So this room gets like burning hot when I stream because the lighting and everything.
I know, like my PC actually heats up my room so much. That's
No.
why I low-key like streaming in the middle of the day is hard when it's like max
Burning
heat.
outside and
Yes.
everything.
Maybe, sorry, I'm also like, are we gonna read over here? Because
Oh yeah,
maybe if we move this
pull it up over
over,
here.
because I was like, maybe if I just sit over there a little bit more, I'll also feel like we can turn the camera slightly.
Oh yeah, do you want to adjust it? I'm not good at these things.
Just because I know you want to reach your mouse, and then that way we can have your cuter background.
We can have more
Boom.
glowy shit in the back. Also, I can just grab it. I'll grab this.
Just like literally a smidge. Because then I can be more to the side.
Slay, yes.
If that makes sense.
All right, Chad, how
I
do
feel
we...
like if I went more to the side that way, then we have to battle the mic.
Yeah,
again.
that's true. Okay, Chad, how do we sound...
Is this better, guys? And you can reach all your stuff?
Do we both sound relatively equal in volume?
Yeah.
I can also talk. Okay. We just have to make sure to sit it roughly the same forwardness so no one goes in or out of focus. No, we're both in focus right now. We're good. Do you wear glasses for sight? You do, right?
Yes, but I can't see things that are far away.
Right.
So normally I don't wear my glasses on stream, obviously, because like this is pretty
It's right
close.
here.
But like if I'm watching TV, like for school especially, I needed my glasses. But yeah, I don't really wear them inside because I feel like everything inside is close enough most of the time. You know what I mean? But these are prescription. One of my eyes is way stronger than the other.
Let's see.
If one of my
Oh God! Oh God! It was like someone put like acid drops in my eye.
Dude, it's literally like if both of my eyes had the prescription in my bad eye, I would be
That
considered
like gave me a
legally
headache
blind.
for a second.
Yeah, that's actually why
Like,
I
I
have to
felt
wear
like
my
a
glasses
pang.
more, because one of my eyes
Oh.
will just like overwork the other eye.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, yay, now I can actually read this screen. Okay, can you read it though?
Yeah, I can read it. It's fine.
Alright, if you need me to scoot over.
No, I got good eyesight.
Now I got movement space.
All right, shall we start?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, guys. Once again, if you guys want to submit, you can do command ask in her chat, command advice in mine, or it's also just pinned at the top.
Yes.
We also
Exclamation advice should work on mine as well.
okay.
I just put the innuendo just so I could have the title. Ask us anything.
Oh. But yeah, no. Any announcements beforehand? If we skip you, don't take it personally. Sometimes there's just too many people, or like the question. Sometimes it's not really answerable. They're like, "Hey, I want to kill myself. Fix me." I'm like, "Okay, I'm not answering."
If it's
like,
too serious, we will refer you to professionals. We are not professionals at the end of the day for content.
wait, let me see.
I was like, is it focused?
Is it focus?
Wait, I like this too because now the aquarium is like right.
I know
between us.
the little aquarium. Is it? It's focused.
I think it's
back
focused.
here. We can't go too close.
You have your monitor so far away from you. But you never game or anything, do you?
Not really.
Every
now and then.
Like, leaning forward all the way.
Ready for all the tea. Yeah. And also, please, my one thing with all these streams is do not ask us when your turn is, because this is all anonymous. I don't know when the fuck your turn is, because I don't know what form yours is. Every single time I get people be like, am I next? I'm like, who are you? Like, the question makes no sense and it makes me angry.
Maybe we should make some kind of command if we get too many questions. I always do that. When I'm getting too much of a question, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm making command, and I swear, if anyone else asks this, are the fishies her only pet? No, she has some kitties in here.
We'll grab them when they come over.
Maybe we'll need like a third opinion or something if we're having.
I had a goose come up to my mic yesterday. I was doing IRL. I interviewed it. It was really
You're kind of evil though.
No, they were.
Like, I'm kind of scared. Like if a goose was coming,
they were aggressive. It was like this close to me. I was like, oh.
Oh my gosh! Did it like quack at you or anything?
No, but it bit its friend's butt. Because they were fighting over some oats.
Geese low-key have evil aura. That's
birds in general have evil aura. Okay.
But not pigeons.
Oh no, they're sweet because they were pets.
Yeah, when people hate on pigeons, I'm like, no.
I think just a lot of birds are aggressive because they're angry they're not dinos. And I was like,
so true. They have that.
I would be angry
aggression.
too. Not all birds. Yes, not all birds.
Not all birds.
All right. Shallst we?
What do we got here?
We can take turns reading them. Okay, first one is submitted by 24-year-old male. I've been a guy that has had a slight dad bod my whole life. Workout, but no like crazy abs. I don't know if it's just a phase, but all these girls I've been around and interacted with go nuts over these skinny, scrawny, tall dudes like Pete Davidson or some shit. Genuinely, what is the appeal? No offense, of course, to the dudes. Should that be the target bod?
That's an age thing, I feel like.
Skinny, scrawny, tall.
Because I feel like, how old are you? Because I feel like when I was younger, I was into that more scrawny type. But that's because, like, guys that were my age at that time more commonly had that body type. Versus now that I'm older, like, I feel like it's a little bit of age thing. Like, I feel like usually younger.
I thought it was because skinny dudes all have, like, huge dicks.
That is part of the
That is technically
what is, they always say, like, the hung walk.
Wait, have you heard of that? What the fuck is a hung walk?
It's like the way that a guy walks. It's like how Gojo walks.
It's like, oh, it's weighing me down.
Walking with a sense of swagger to ya, you know? But, like, I don't know, because I do feel like they're not looking at fucking 40-year-old skinny guys simping over them. Like, they're looking at younger. Like, I feel like skinniness is associated with youth, men and women. You know what
generally
I mean?
So. I think I just don't like the end of this guy's question because he's like, should that be the target bod? I'm like, there shouldn't be like a target.
There shouldn't be
a singular target bod, because at the end of the day, you have to work within your own genetics, right? Like, make yourself the best version of yourself that you like. Like, as a skinny, tall person, I could never be jacked as shit, no matter what I did. Like, I can be toned, which I am, but I'm never gonna be like bodybuilder jack. Like, you just have to work within like what your body allows you to do.
I agree. And finding someone who's into your body type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that that's a big thing as well, because I feel like people are kind of naturally attracted to different things. Like, you should not change your body to have more people be attracted to you. You should just find the people that are attracted to you. Because I feel like there's plenty of girls out there, I would put myself in this category, that like men that are a little more built. You
that's
know
my friend
mean?
Joy.
Like,
she only likes men when they're fat. She said that's her own word. She's
like thick.
She's like, if he doesn't have rolls, I don't
feel like
want
I like when they're like comfy to cuddle with, you know? Because when guys are too bony, like, bro, your shoulder's about to stab through me right now. I can't even.
Yeah, I like the look of leaner, but I do agree they're not very comfortable.
Yes,
it's just something
nice to look at.
It's just something it's just something I sacrifice. And then like you hug him, I'm like, this doesn't, because I'm also bony. Yeah. And then we're just like, well.
the sound of you cuddling.
Yeah. It's like bones, it's like the skeleton marimba noise in Minecraft. I'm like, whatever. Put a cat in the middle. Who cares?
That was like my ex. I feel like the last guy I dated in high school was like super super skinny, and I feel like it's like with the shoulder bones. I'm like, I need some squish.
I do have some.
But I think it is a lot of age. So at the end of the day, who cares?
It's
who
age
cares what people are into. You know?
It's also that like, and I don't mean this to shit on the person who submitted this. This guy comes up like he's definitely insecure about his body type, and I think that also affects how attracted people are to you. Like, maybe if you held it with more confidence, I think more people would be about it.
SZA has the whole song, I want a big boy, I want a big boy. You should just like go and like go to that sound, and then maybe it can hype you up, because there were a lot of guys, big boys, that were making audios, and it's like it's a vibe. A lot of girls are into that, honestly.
I have friends, like female friends, that are into like the entire range, like buff dudes, fat dudes, skinny dudes, at like literally like within like one friend group, I see everything.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I don't really have a body type preference. I'm like, if you're sexy, you're sexy. But I do think a lot of it is confidence, because I feel like you can just tell when someone's insecure about their body, and it's like, you know, plenty of girls are as well. Like, it's very normal to be insecure about your body, but if you're always comparing your body type to other men's body types or women, like whoever you may be, like that insecurity is gonna grow and fester, like,
or be like, oh, I can't get women because I'm not the ideal body type, and then it comes off very like self-pitying.
Yeah, and it's kind of like most girls I feel like can be attracted to things that aren't your body anyways. Like, I don't feel like girls are that strict with it, at least compared to guys. I feel like guys are a little more strict with what kind of body types.
Yes. Men are most men are like, I like hot girl. Yeah, and they have similar-ish ideas of hot girl, and then women, like some women will have like a very conventionally attractive boyfriend, and another beautiful woman, her boyfriend will look like an alien from a different planet.
Yeah, just look at any celebrity couple.
And she'll think he's the finest man on earth. So,
except for Dua Lipa, though. She got a
me. You got a biddies.
Oh, thanks for the bits.
Also, your alerts should work.
I was gonna say, wait, will I see my alerts, or should I maybe have
I think maybe hold it up. So I put a browser source.
Do you have a charger maybe? Because I don't
yes, all the ones right there are all sweet. Swag. Yeah, I put your browser source up. Will it work? I don't know. I hope so. Hopefully. It's just the same link you've sent me before.
All right, guys, I'm pulling up my thing. If I missed anything, I guess maybe I should do it. Miss anything? Oh wait, I did. Lightest store 20 minutes ago. Thank you for this tier 1. I'm sorry I missed that.
If you, I don't even know if mine is working. If you want to resend me your link too, you could also do that, and I can try and put it back in. It might just be because it's an old Stream Elements link. And it might not.
Are you saying like my alerts? And
yeah,
stuff?
If you just send me because I have this for you, just your browser source, but maybe
that's the link that's from Stream Elements.
It's whatever one you've sent me in the past.
Honestly, I don't really know. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll have to see.
Bruh, just get your money up. They'll never admit it, but money comes first. At least tie with confidence. Not necessarily. There's a lot of poor bum ass dudes with girlfriends.
I mean, that's the thing is, if you are using money to attract women, you're going to attract women who care about money.
Right. So exactly.
If you're fine with that, then fine. Yeah, you can use your.
It's just funny when they're like, women, but like, why are these girls gold diggers? And then all they do is use their money.
And then all they do is like flex their money to try to think. I was like, okay, well, you realize like that's the thing as well. It's like, what kind of people do you want to attract to you as well? Because again, if you're trying to use your body to attract people, then yeah, you're gonna attract those kinds of people. So. Something to think about. Something to think about.
All right, let's see what's next. But good luck to you, chatter. You know, work within the means of your own body. Have some confidence. A lot of girls love dad bods. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to read this next one?
Okay.
Is it easier for you to read here?
Nah, I can read there. I got the glasses on.
Oh, right.
If I didn't have my glasses on,
let me put them on as well. Solidarity.
43M. Oh, I like that they're doing this like a Reddit post. Single. Broke it off with my 10-year fuck buddy, who is/was married. Recently a 29-year-old has started hanging around the friend group and has been very vocal about wanting to sleep with me. Vocal, wow. I feel weird about age gap, but I'm also kind of afraid that she's crazy. Okay. Well, I guess if she's being very vocal about it, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't plan to be in a relationship, but I miss the access to sex. We do have things in common, like leftist politics and girly pop music. Ooh, should I move forward, see if she's interested, or find someone more age appropriate? Well, honestly, I feel like 29 years old, frontal lobe is developed.
Paralegal and Vietnamese, extra info. Oh, our brother.
Hey, hey. But I feel like 29-year-old, like...
Yeah, I think like a 20-year-old is like too young, 20, 21, 22. But I think a 29-year-old can make the executive choice to want to fuck a 43-year-old if they want.
Yeah, personally, I'm gonna say go for it. I think go for it, like, and you could just straight up let her know, like, yeah, I don't want something serious, but, you know,
as long as you're begging say, yeah, he's just like, but please, I'm so fucking horny.
Like, because if this was like, oh, she wasn't saying any of that, and like he was trying to come onto her, like, different advice, but if she's interested in that, and as long as you make it apparent that you don't want a relationship, I think you're fine to go for it.
Yeah, as long as you are, it is a big age gap, but like, yeah, I mean, like, she can make that choice. Like you said, she's old enough.
Yeah.
But you just have to be straight up. Like, I'm not trying to date you. Also, I don't know why you said you think she is crazy, because you didn't give any information on that. Yeah. They do say don't stick your dick in crazy. That we don't know how crazy she is. It may be not worth it.
This is
That's for you to assess,
This
because
is
you didn't
true.
give us any information on why she's crazy.
I feel like if she had done more legitimate crazy things, he would have put it in. It might just be because she's vocal about wanting to smash.
Yeah. But I wonder, like, how
Like-
vocal is she? Like, is she like,
Fair.
I'm trying to smash?
Well, he said very vocal.
Okay. Okay.
So I assume like a few upfront comments here or there, maybe. I do think that guys get a little put off when women are more upfront, because as a woman who's so more upfront, I do think that
As a
there's
woman
lot
who's
of
like,
guys...
I'm gonna peg this shit out of
Yeah,
him.
some guys are just are like, what the hell? Like, that ain't very demure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good though that she's upfront, so they're more clear about
I
things.
think it is too.
I just hope she's actually upfront, because I don't know this person. Sometimes on the flip side, there are some dudes who interpret like everything as like,
Yeah.
they're like, she smiled at me. I'm like, she's a waitress. That's her job.
Yeah. That's why I like that he said vocal. Not
Yes,
like she's been
yes.
giving me signs that she wants to. If it was like, oh, she's been giving me signs, it's like, bro, what was the signs? Eye contact?
Yeah. No, I was at a kickback like 2 weeks ago. I was watching one of my friends, Riz, one of my other friends. So the girl is like rizzing the guy. She just met him and she was really into him. And he's like very demure. And he was like, so where do you see like the night ending? Like, do you think we're going to go out after? And she's like, I see it ending at your place. I'm like, damn.
Shit.
Damn.
Wait, what do you guys think when a girl is bold? Do you feel like it's crazy?
He was about it.
Was he about it?
I mean, they
I was
went
like,
home
I
together
like it when
after.
girls are bold. Was
So-
was she successful?
Apparently,
Is that how-
he had whiskey dick. But like,
Dang!
but next time. Next time.
Next time.
time.
That just means there needs to be a redo.
But you know, if they get to see each other again, should be normalized.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it is fairly normalized. Like,
yeah, I think that's something. As you get older, everyone is a lot more comfortable with just being more upfront. One, because of confidence. Two, I think you just get like exhausted. Like, you're like, when you get older and you date past like 20, past like college, you're like, I don't want to play a game anymore. I'm tired, man. Just like say what you want. That's at least for me.
Yeah.
I have no emotional energy anymore.
Yeah, I guess it's also like, I don't know, at least for me, it's like the minute a guy's hitting on me, I kind of know that he's not gonna be my vibe. Like, it's just like, you've been hit on, right? Like, think of the guys that are gonna come up to you and hit on you.
Yeah.
Not
no.
a good representation of the men out there, we'll just say, okay? Like, they're not always a good vibe. Versus, I feel like I just always like the guys better when I'm the one doing the choosing rather than being chosen.
It's also like when men hit on you really explicitly, it usually comes off kind of like aggressive and cringe. Like, it's better when they just like, you have a conversation and you're vibing naturally and there might be like some flirting in there, but it's not like explicit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always preferred.
Yes, no, I feel like the best flirting is like not super upfront, you know?
Yeah. No, every time they're just like, you're so fine. I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, my random
I know.
ass
It's always
motherfucker
like,
on the
"Oh my
street,
gosh, I can't stop. I've been looking at you all night."
I know. I'm like, are
now
we
I'm scared.
12? Yeah. I was
Now I'm
like,
scared.
I hope you don't remember what my car looks like. God, please.
Yeah, I think that's it. I feel like a lot of guys are just like so forward.
They're so
most of the
aggressive,
time.
and it's kind of like, I don't think they realize that like we as women have to be very cognizant of our safety.
Yeah, like,
So
because I get it, they're trying to be romantic, but it
just
does
too
come off
much.
as like a bit much sometimes.
Yeah. When men hit on you, they have to hit on hundreds of other girls. Yeah, it's also like those are the type of guys that go up to every girl. So you're just like,
exactly.
I've seen that on my ex's DM. No way, motherfuckers talk like this girl. Trust, they do. It's like almost unbelievable sometimes.
That's funny.
RAT. Good luck to you, 43, single and broke.
Mood.
It's so funny. Okay. Let's see. I want to make a joke on the classic guys on dating apps always post pictures with fish meme by posting a picture of me holding store-bought packaged fish. Some of my friends think this is a terrible idea and some think it's brilliant. I acknowledge it's a little cringe, but I also feel like women would think it's funny, be my type. What do you girls think? What do you guys think? And this is for like his Hinge or something like that. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, go
think
for
it's
it.
like cute and silly. I don't think you're reading pretty deeply into it and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not well versed in the dating apps, like profile vibe.
Yeah. But you know, like the meme of like dudes holding a fish.
I do know the meme.
and
I do
everything.
know the meme. You know what? Go for it. I say I'm supportive.
Yeah, I
Be
mean, like,
bold.
when I had Hinge a long time ago back in Seattle, I feel like the guy holding a fish thing is more for, like, suburban people or southern people.
Yeah.
Like, anytime you see, like, Hinge or whatever in cities, like, no one's like, I have a fucking trout. Like, where would you get that, you know? Like,
This is
Third
true.
and Pine.
When I lived in Illinois, they all got
Sure,
fish.
that
They all
would
be
make
holding up
that
the
would make
fishies.
sense. But yeah, I think it's like a silly joke. It's
It
not a
is
big
silly.
it's not a big deal. I think your friends are overreading into it.
Yeah, I think your friends are being dramatic and they're being overly conformist.
Yeah.
I feel like you want to stand out when dating.
Make a
apps.
meme about a fish. Fuck your fish. It's fine. All right.
As the water is literally Lychee.
Literally. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of schizo. That one. Okay. Do. Here you go. Crop it. They're annoying because they're all different lengths. Alrighty.
Been with my girl for years, trying to spice up our sex. So we thought to introduce toys. ... Went to the store, got a couple things, vibrator and a dildo. ... My conundrum is when we were introducing this, I didn't realize the dildo was 8 inches, but she did, and it kind of threw me off because it's slanging more schlong than me,
Well,
obviously. I mean, she's into it, but I'm not sure how I'm feeling. Is this a valid insecurity / how do I approach this? Get a 5-in-1 ?
And then you can read his.
And then it says 25 male, 2-year relationship. I think that
This is funny.
honestly you shouldn't be that insecure, even though I understand why you are. It's kind of like when guys get insecure over a vibrator. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like you should. At the same time, I can understand where you're coming from. I feel like if she starts wanting to use it all the time and then like complaining
I
about
feel pretty
you,
bad.
then that would be a shitty situation. But like, I don't know, using it for funsies here and there, I feel like should still be fun. And again, like, if you're the one still pleasuring her, who cares if it's with a dildo?
How did you
whatever,
not
like-
notice it was that big though? Like, you guys bought it. Like, do you not have eyes?
Yeah, like you were together.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Like, you just was it like in a package and you didn't really know? That's just what is confusing me.
Yeah.
But no, think about it like, yeah, as long as she's not like always choosing it over you, like think about it like it is your helper, it is your companion.
Yes.
It is your sidekick.
Exactly. I mean, it's better than her like leaving you for a guy that has that at the end of the day. Like, you're still, you're still doing this act together. I feel like it's a teamwork thing.
Yeah.
You want to make her have a good time. Also,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the point of getting a? I mean, I guess I don't know what you're using the dildo with, but it's like, why would you get a dildo that's the same size as what you got?
Right.
Like, what?
Right.
Like, then what's the point?
Well,
Like,
maybe the point is like if it's one of those vibrating ones or something.
maybe, but they also got a vibrator.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's another really good point. Like, yeah, why if you're not going to get the exact same equipment, and so of course.
Yeah. Also, I do feel like dildos are very different than dicks in the sense of like efforts involved. Someone has to move it. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's just very different. It's like, obviously, like, using a freaking pocket pussy is different than like actually having sex with someone. I feel like it's the same thing for girls. Like, for a girl, it's like the pleasure of sex isn't just about the physical sensation.
Yeah, it's like it's a vibe, it's a plot line.
Exactly.
It's a story.
Exactly.
You know, all that. How are you gonna be jealous of an inanimate object? I'm just like blacking out. Have you guys ever been? You haven't been to Japan, right?
I have actually.
Okay.
In 2019.
Have you guys been to Don Quixote? Right, Don Kiki, the Japanese mega store, and has literally everything.
No.
I'm just thinking about this section where they have you know what a tanga is?
No.
It's like a pocket pussy. They have like an entire wall of just like pocket pussies and dildos. I just remember the first time seeing it, I like blacked out.
Oh.
It was like so scary. I was like, oh God, what is that? Because it's behind a curtain and I don't like know what I'm walking into. And I'm just
I
like,
used to always go into the back of the Spencers at the mall.
yes, yeah,
I
no.
would always, like-
This makes that look
Yeah, no,
like a
that's-
kindergarten classroom. Let me fucking tell you, the
But first
Japanese have problems.
I
They have
know
problems.
they'd be freaked out over there, overly freaked out
No,
sometimes.
way too freaked out.
But yeah, okay, here's my advice. I think you should use the dildo, go for it, have fun. If you start to notice things like she's overly preferencing, like you guys are having sex and she's like, wait, where's the dildo?
She's
I
like,
want
you
that.
leave.
Like, then you should voice
if she
your
names
concerns.
it,
Yeah,
like a
then you
real
should voice your
name.
concerns if like weird things happen like that. But again, if you're the one holding it, you're in control, you're still giving her pleasure, I don't think you should be insecure about it. Like, you're having a fun experience together. And also, you are welcome to get toys for yourself. It sounds like you got the vibrator, you got the dildo. That sounds like these are things for her. There are toys that you can enjoy as well.
Imagine she names it. She's like, "This is Joshua." He's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it gets like, that's also the situation. Like, if it gets weird, like, you're valid for feeling weird about it. But at the end of the day, like, you guys have been together. Like, this is a relationship that you've been with this person for 2 years.
For sure,
like,
you should be able to talk to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Not be
it's okay to
stressed.
experiment, and it's okay to try things, and then also decide you don't like
Worst
them.
advice I ever
heard. Doesn't mean
he's
you're committed.
insecure. It's more insecure. The worst advice would be like, no, throw it away because you're getting dick mobbed.
Yeah.
That's like some
I just like you shouldn't feel that insecure
advice.
with your partner that you've like literally been being with for years at this point.
Yeah.
So
good.
Thus are out. This is really therapy time. I think. Yes. Exactly.
Good luck to you, chatter. I think you'll be fine. If anything, look at it like you guys are experimenting. That's like a sign of a healthy long-term relationship. You're having fun. Get a vibrating egg for your butt. I don't know. You have a prostate. You might love that.
Yeah, they have like those little rings or something that you guys can also put on as well.
Right. Yeah, just have fun. Good luck, King. LOL. Bombaclot. Me not let me woman pleasure by no dildo. Bro, that just means you can't, like, if you're insecure about that.
Skill issue.
Yeah. Also, here to ask a question. You've never been in a long-term relationship. We've talked about that. Once you're in a long-term relationship for years and years and years, people are going to want to try shit. And that's normal.
That is normal. There's a book I'd recommend. It's called Mating in Captivity by Esther Perel. It's about how to keep your sex life alive. Long-term relationships. I haven't read it yet, but it's on my bookshelf.
Okay.
When I'm like old and
you are 40. The book goat. Yeah. When you're like, damn, there's dust here, there's dust here.
Yeah, I'm like,
let me. What should I be reading right now?
It is a very common thing, and I think that, again, it's important to remember, like when girls are having sex with a guy, it's like not just about the dick, and I assume it's the same for guys. Even though I can't speak from that perspective, so. Sex can be a very dynamic and fun and exciting thing. It's not a competitive, I need to be the best.
Expecting Twitch chat to read books. It's true.
Hey, what do you mean?
Expecting Twitch chat to read books, expecting Twitch chat to have had sex. There's a lot of things.
Be in a relationship.
All that. God. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for the sub. Slay. R.I.T. Okay. Okay. Next. 29 male. I'm in love with one of the girls in my friend group. I'm 90% sure she has no interest in me and is currently dating around with other guys. She's super kind and very comforting me when I go through stressful periods with my family and work. I love how she makes me feel, but I generally don't think she likes me and I don't want to make our friend group feel weird. This feeling has been really bothering me for the past year now.
Damn. Shit. Well.
Is this Bear? No, did you watch Obsession?
Yes.
I literally thought that. I literally was like, is this Bear? Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, a year is a long time. Like, cause if it was like shorter, I'd be like, wait it out, bro.
Yeah,
but like, you've tried evidently, and that
didn't
worked.
Well, the first thing that stands out to me about this is he was just like, she's kind and comforting, blah, 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 blah. And I love how she makes me feel. I feel like he doesn't really like love her necessarily, more like what she does for his feelings, how she makes him feel. Because that's like, I feel like if you actually love someone, it's more about them and like what aspects of them you love, not just what they do for you.
Yeah. Well, he does say that she's very kind, and I guess, comforting.
But it all kind of like
I love how she makes
into...
me feel. I will say, I do think that the fact that they're in the same friend group does lead me to believe that they are genuinely friends, and they interact with, like, obviously sometimes these are situations where it's like, I don't talk to this girl. It's like a random girl in my class.
Yeah.
But I do think that he probably knows a decent amount about her. Here's what I think. If you're okay, you're gonna have to accept the possibility that she might not want to be friends with you afterwards, but I would say maybe be bold enough to, like, claim your feelings. Maybe it would have to be the right moment. Like, don't do it in like a public situation or where you have to hang out afterwards. Like,
yeah, like don't do it at the beginning of a group trip or something like that.
Ideally, this is
no,
at
no,
like
no.
the end of the night. Maybe you've got some alcohol in your system to make you feel bold,
but not too much.
It's fun. Yeah, not
like
too much.
One drink.
Just to loosen you up or something. But anyway, like do it at the end of the night and then be like, just kind of let her know. Sorry. Just let her know also of like, maybe she doesn't have to respond right away because she's probably worried about the same things as well. Of like, even if she's willing to entertain the idea, she might also be thinking, oh, I don't want to make the friend group weird, blah, blah, blah. So I would say, be bold, find the right moment to confess your feelings, and second of all, tell her that she doesn't have to, like, let you know anything right in that moment. I think that also giving that space might make her more willing to be your friends afterward, even if she doesn't, because she's like, okay, like, he's not being too much, and not, like, cornering me and being like, tell me if you like me back right now.
I have a story about that.
That would feel very overwhelming, because obviously I'm thinking about this from the girl's perspective
yes.
well. You know?
It's like that biblical moment all women have where your male friend's like, hey, I've been wanting to, and you're like...
Yes, because there's such a big difference when a guy's like, I can't stop thinking about you, I'm obsessed with you, like, I need to know if you feel the same way, blah, blah, versus if someone's like, hey, like, I've been having these feelings just because I think you're a really awesome person, and, like, but I don't want to make the vibe of our friend group weird. Like,
I need to really
acknowledging
overstate,
those things.
Yeah. Overstate that, like, you still want to be friends, it's no big deal if she's not into you, you need to treat her the same.
Yes.
All that. Don't do it in front of other people either.
Yes. Find a good moment, you and her, towards the end of the night. Like I said, so then she's gonna be like, well, shit, now I have to hang out in this awkward situation or whatever. Like, just don't make it weird.
Yes.
Just don't make it weird. That's all.
Don't scare her.
But she's not even in a relationship, so I think that's also a bonus. It seems like she's open to dating.
I wonder why, though, he's like, I'm 90% sure she's not into me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing he might have been trying to slyly do things that haven't been working. But sometimes I don't feel like there's, like, I feel like it's okay to be bold. Like, if you haven't, like, straight up been doing it, maybe you've been doing sly things that haven't been working out. Like, sometimes I think girls do want to know for sure. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of girls will not even go for
it. Also could be, like, maybe she's not really into you, but she's open to the idea.
Exactly.
And she wouldn't be open unless you said something. But once again, be respectful. Don't be too drunk. Do it in, like, a safe, like, don't corner her in an alley. Or something like that. Be straight up. Don't touch her.
Yes.
You know, all the very no
hand on the lower back.
No hand on the anything. No hand on the anything.
But I do feel like they're like, if you're genuine and you're also are like just being so like understanding, because I feel like you clearly understand this could be a weird situation, but also at the same time you're always going to run the risk when you're confessing feelings to a friend. You're always going to run the risk that person does not want to be friends with you afterwards. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind type thing. If you're like, if you that mortifies you and you'd way rather just be friend zoned, then you might just have to accept your fate and not confess your feelings, because you know, a lot of people.
She also probably knows.
Not be into that.
Because I feel like men think they're sly and they're never sly.
And that might be what you need to move on, as also just hearing an overt rejection from her. Right. Because maybe you've been in this limbo zone, which has led these feelings to like draw on longer than maybe if you were just bold enough.
You need the clarity.
You down. Yes. And that could allow you to emotionally move on and whatnot, you know?
Yeah. No, and girls always know. Never do you ever confess to a female friend. They're like, I never would have guessed that, because they're like, how'd you know? I'm like, oh, you know, you fucking stare at me for 5 minutes straight all the time.
I've been caught off guard sometimes. I feel like sometimes I've been like...
I'm a sus person, so I read everyone all the time.
Sometimes I've been like, oh, like, I thought we were friends.
It's always disappointing still. No, I have a story about this. So I had this friend years ago. There was like, it was when I first moved to Seattle, I was making all these different friends. And everything, like through partying and through like friends of friends. And there's this one dude who I was very much not about, and I could tell he had a crush on me. It was just very obvious. And one day we're at a party on the roof of my building. And then I'm like, okay. And it's like, I'm going to go to bed. And, you know, I live in that building. So me going to bed is just going downstairs. Oh my God. And he's like, also he's very fucked up, which is not how you should confess to someone. He's like,
yeah, when I was like having a drink, I was thinking of like 1, 2 drinks.
Yeah, no. Bro was slurring. He was slurring. He was literally slurring. Yeah, he was like, can I walk you to your door? And I'm like, it's cool. It's like, I'm just taking the elevator. Like, I can get there by myself. And he's like, can I please walk you to your door? I'm just like, oh. So we walk to my door. You know, it takes 15 seconds, naturally. And then he's like, can I just say something to you? I'm like, fuck. Oh, no. Like, you obviously know where it's going. And I'm like, okay, what's up? And he's just like, by the way, like, you know, I've just always thought, like, you're fine as fuck. And, like, I just want to know if you want to, like, cuddle sometime or something. which is like
What
the
a way to
worst,
ask.
literally the worst
What a way to
delivery
ask.
I've ever heard. This sounds like
Yeah.
the lack of social skills. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then I was like,
Asking to cuddle is just crazy.
no, I know. Like it would have been one thing to be like, hey,
At least say a date.
Yeah,
like,
hey,
at least
yeah.
say, like, oh, I'd love to take you on a date. Like,
I
what do you
know.
mean I'd love to cuddle?
Because he's so weird and awkward that he doesn't like know how to talk. Like I don't think he was ill-meaning with it, but yeah. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm not into you like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I leave. I go inside my place. I go to bed. And then he tries this one other abysmal riz where it was like he bought me boba. And so one day I get a knock on my door, open my door, and there's a boba drink outside my door. And it was like one of my favorite flavors, all that. And it just said my name on it, and there's no note. Low-key, it was kind of...
Low-key ominous?
Yeah.
Like,
But it was like my exact order as well. So I was
okay.
like, who the fuck could have sent me this?
That I would be a little sus.
Yeah,
if
I
that.
was scared.
Like, did he let you know? Like, he text you or
no,
something?
he texted me after I asked like 12 different people. And then he was like, oh, my bad, that was me. Because like he knocked and he ran. Is that not insane? Because when I was no one
I'm just imagining him like knocking and like
yes, and I lived at the end of a very long hall, so like to get around the corner, he had to fucking book it. Like anyway. Yeah, but anyways, after I told him I was not into him and he like came up to me at another party like 2 weeks later, he's like, hey, my bad for making you feel weird. We homies. And then we fist bumped, and then it was fine.
Okay.
After that, but
yeah,
don't
honestly,
do that.
I'm like, I've been in situations where guy friends have confessed feelings, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel the same way, but like, let's stay friends. And then sometimes they come back around a year or two later.
No,
don't ever confess feelings
always
to
in
someone
wait.
multiple times.
They're always in wait.
That's
yeah.
all I gotta say is you should never confess feelings to someone multiple times. I had that happen like once a year, like clockwork. I wouldn't even talk to the guy, and he'd be like,
No, yeah, it's like those acquaintances.
Stop thinking about you.
Have you ever gotten those DMs where they're like checking in to see if you still have a boyfriend?
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are crazy. I'm like,
But...
especially like when people are less direct and we were like in college or like teenagers.
Yeah.
I always get those messages. I'm like,
I think
what?
that sometimes people think the waiting aspect is romantic, but
No,
I think
it's
it comes
not.
off as like
It's kind of psychotic a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if someone is explicit that they don't like you, it's not cute to be obsessed with them. You should move. You should move on.
Exactly.
You should move on from that. We all want that. Do you think not everyone should confess their feelings? I mean, I think if someone explicitly knows like the other person is not into them, like for sure, then yeah, I guess there's not really a point. Honestly, like
yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm always like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I agree,
Sometimes
but...
I do think shoot or shoot, but I also feel like it takes a certain level of social skill
yes.
to be able
within
to do
reason,
that
within
well.
reason,
yes,
within
like...
social, well thought out
That's what
social
I'm saying.
interaction.
Like, I do think that, I don't know, I also think a lot of people in our generation, like, genuinely don't shoot their shots, so I guess that is why I do tend to encourage, because, again, I think that a lot of the times the guys that are, like, hitting on girls all the time, that are shooting their shots all the time, like, are those, like, overly bold guys, versus,
Right.
like, just think of more, like, genuine, normal guys
Right,
shot their
right.
shots, we wouldn't be viewing, like, the guys, because I feel like a lot of girls, I feel like it's a big Gen Z thing, where, like, we don't like getting hit on because the types of guys that are hitting on us are those, like, Andrew Tate alpha male motherfuckers, like, someone
I do
in chat
Riz
was
content
saying.
on TikTok.
Yeah,
like that.
type shit. So I'm like, I guess to all the normal, genuine guys out there, maybe they're just a little nervous, they don't know what to do. I say be bold, go for it. It's probably gonna be awkward. Sometimes it's not gonna go well. Sometimes you're gonna be rejected. That's okay.
But girls
That's
love these
life.
guys. No, they don't. You
No,
just need to
they
get off your
don't.
phone,
like,
bro.
literally just go outside into the world.
Yeah. Yeah, no, shoot your shot most times within reason.
Yeah, just don't wait until you're 6 drinks in. Yeah, don't do it if you're hella fucked up.
I would
but,
say,
like,
I mean, you know your own alcohol tolerance. I would say don't push it past 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
2 is
most
like
people.
a good, like, I feel like 1 I'm like buzzed, 2 I'm tipsy. 3
Yes.
is when 4 is when I started to get like in the drunkish area.
I could do it 3. If I was a man, I could do it 3 drinks if I ate a high carb dinner.
Mm.
But if I didn't have any carbs, at 3 I'd be pretty lit.
Oh yeah, I guess it does depend on what kind of drunk you are as well. Like,
Why does
people
this
are,
guy
like,
only talk in caps? Can you
I don't
stop
know. No,
talking in caps?
I've banned people for that. I'm like, stop yelling at me.
That's annoying.
Lower your voice.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Inside chat voice, please.
Y'all are asking fish how to catch a fish. Go watch some Red Pill Manosphere content on YouTube. That shit awakened me, and I understand women 1,000%. Exactly. Yes, her. You're right.
Yes.
Why are
yes,
you listening to
that
us?
definitely fix your life problems.
He said, "Shut up, these fucking
Yes.
fish."
Bro, these fish, yeah, these fish are actually controlling us. We're like low-key robots, and like these fish are.
Well,
like...
I say that my glowing orbs actually control. That one's name is Floor Orb, and that's Florb's baby.
Aww.
And it tells people.
Oh my gosh, your aquarium has so much more stuff in it.
Oh yeah. I'll give you a tour after. I even have. Have
like
you?
The tree.
You know I have snails.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about the snails.
Oh my god,
because
yeah.
you didn't get them, right?
I didn't get them.
Just,
they
like,
hitchhiked and now they're just like
yeah.
all having snail sex, and there's like 12 snails in there. It's crazy.
Oh my god, snail orgy. Invite.
Bushwick polycules. You know, they're actually all hermaphrodites as well.
Oh wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Yeah, they're called ram's horn snails.
Why put yourself in a box?
Yeah,
just
be a hermaphrodite. And when they start hooking up, they decide who is the male and female, and then after they stop having snail sex, they then become non-binary again. They become hermaphrodites.
Oh,
it's
wow.
really cool.
That is interesting, actually.
Yeah, like wow, nature.
I need to watch a video on this.
Okay. Let me take some water. All right, is it me reading the next one or is it you?
2 bottles of soju. Sorry, I think 2 bottles of soju might be a bit much.
Oh, that's that especially.
I think I'm reading this one.
Okay.
All right, 30-year-old woman.
Yay.
I feel like I had an emotional affair with my coworker when I thought he was single. I have a close male work friend who would often confide in me about his trauma, work problems, and family issues. Nothing ever happened physical between us, but our relationship was very intimate emotionally. We've even cried to one another multiple times. He never mentioned he had a girlfriend, so I assumed he didn't, but another work friend casually mentioned his girlfriend of 3 years that he lives with last week. I confronted him about this, and he said that they were in a dodgy place and she isn't very supportive of him. I feel like he shouldn't have been so open with me, and he shouldn't have omitted her existence. Should I say something to her? Well, should I say my thoughts? I think...
Yeah, I need to think about mine.
Here's what I think.
So you go first.
I think that having vulnerable conversations about your problems, I would not say is an emotional affair. An emotional affair is when you're like, I have feelings for you, I love you, we're gonna be together. Like,
right, it's just
like,
having an
romantic.
Emotionally intimate friendship.
Yes, like I feel like
should have with your friends.
I was gonna say intimacy can be an aspect of friendship as well.
It should be.
I do think it's weird that he left out his girlfriend.
That's the part that I don't like.
Yeah, like I don't know if I would say like this would be an emotional affair, because again, if he was saying like, oh, that you're so special, you like I would wish I could be with you, like, you know what I mean? Like if it had that romantic aspect, then it would be an emotional affair. But I feel like it seems like his girlfriend is just not being supportive of his personal issues, and I don't necessarily. Yeah, I guess at least according to him, and I guess that I don't know how, like, if that would really make anything better, if that makes sense of like coming to her. You know what I mean?
I think it's weird. I definitely think it's weird as fuck that he admitted that he had a girlfriend to someone that he was so supposedly like close with, like a friend he was so close with. Like naturally that's pretty surface level information. Fair. Especially a girlfriend of 3 years. I don't think I would tell her, but I think I would distance myself from him just because it comes off kind of shady. But like you said, yeah, I think it's fine to have like emotionally close friendships. I think that's the marker. I guess of a good friendship. I don't know how long this was
going on for.
Yeah, I just but
I assumed it was pretty short term.
Yeah, I just do think it is odd that he didn't talk about his girlfriend. It might not be malicious, but it is weird and kind of shady.
I guess if you're talking about like family issues and stuff too.
He has a work wife. Yeah, low-key. It is kind of giving work wife. Because like, had he been more open and she knew he had a girlfriend and they were still close friends that talked about things, I don't think that would be that big of a deal. Like the conscious admission of his girlfriend makes me feel like that he kind of perceives this girl in like some emotionally romantic way. Yeah, at least subconsciously.
Well, good for this person for also bringing it up to him. That's what I gotta say. When I got to that part where she said that she confronted him, I was gonna say boom.
But yeah, I wouldn't like seek her out and tell. It feels like a bit, but I'd probably distance like my friendship from him a bit. Yeah.
It is weird that he left it out, and I guess that is a tough situation though, in the sense of like, I don't know, I do think you're allowed to be vulnerable and close, but yeah, the leaving the girlfriend out is definitely weird. I guess I had assumed. Oh my gosh, the eye from the side looks so crazy.
I know.
The top half is like clear.
Yeah.
They're such beautiful eyeballs.
He's just here for pets. But yeah. Okay, I'm timing this guy out for continuously talking in caps. If you send another message in caps, your ass is getting banned.
Done.
you're done.
You're done.
But yeah, what would you do?
What would I do?
Would you tell her?
I don't know if I would tell her so much as I feel like... I guess I don't know, because I feel like now I feel confused about the situation. It's not, to me, it sounded like he was just talking to her about problems, which someone in chat said, work is where we spend all our time. It's easy to develop deep connections. Not advised, but it's easy. Like, that's what I was kind of saying.
It's
but
less
if it was
about
like,
that. It's more about the omission.
Yeah, I guess if it was like they were, like, if this was going on for months.
I mean, like, yeah, like they cry to each other. Like, that's pretty intense.
Maybe. Would you?
I wouldn't tell her, but I wouldn't be that close with him anymore.
Yeah.
Because it just comes off shady. I'd be like, okay, we can be cool, we can be acquaintances, but like, you're not like my close friend anymore.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not date your
coworkers.
coworkers. Shit can get mad.
I'm actually waiting for us to get a question about that. I've never done the stream where I didn't have at least one person be like,
a dating
I'm in love with
question.
my coworker. Or that is always the 100% question that will come up. Yeah.
You'd want to know if that was your man caught. I don't know though. Like I am under the assumption that people talk about that stuff like that at work. Like I don't really know. But yeah, I guess I would feel butthurt if I found out that my man's was like not saying anything to me. But again, I don't really know. I feel like it's, if it was like more like he was hitting on her and stuff like that, I would say yeah, DM her. But like I just feel like this is in that gray area where it can easily just like not even make anything better and not. Like, I feel like if she would have reached out, that might give her peace of mind, but blowing up their relationship, which is that a net positive? I don't know. I guess that's my 2 cents.
I wouldn't blow the relationship. I would just be like, okay, I'm gonna keep my distance from this guy.
Exactly.
And everything.
I just like when you're DMing someone, like, it should be like, it's like serious.
Oh, when you're
like,
hitting them with the hey girl.
Yeah, like, I feel like it needs to be worth it for the hey girly text, and I guess I just don't know if I feel like this is there yet.
For you to get involved in all of that.
Exactly. Like, you are kind of a third party, and like, if you were in a situation even where like maybe you saw her or something, like, but I don't know. I just feel like it's just a gray area. I guess.
Also, you're in your 30s. The fact they didn't tell you is sus. That's true. Yeah, you're 30. Assuming your coworker is similar age, like it's not like you're like 18 or something. Like that is very purposeful.
Yeah.
These scheming 30-year-olds, man. But good luck to you and your interesting work relationship.
Yes.
Okay. This sounds kind of.
This is actually way too crazy.
Schizo sounding.
What the hell?
They're literally
should
like.
we just read this?
Yeah, it's just.
Dude, like guys.
They're literally like, help! Everyone can read my mind, and they're all trying to help me grow. Social media, live streams everywhere. I resist, but I even know what's happening to me. All psychology experts have ruled out all the major disorders, and they won't tell me what the fuck is actually going with me. Help, please, Lychee. He said I'm schizo. Can you guys help me not be schizo?
Bruh, we cannot help you with your hallucinations.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm so sorry. Like, we exist in the physical realm. You're gonna have to handle the shit that goes on in your
Don't listen to the voices though, whatever they say.
Yeah, don't listen to the voices.
These are ones that started to come in after I checked, so I'm just trying to. Okay, this one seems legitimate.
Always good to do a quick scan.
I always do a quick little peruse
good,
over.
yes.
Yeah, no. Okay, I read this one.
Yes.
Okay. This is sent in by a 23-year-old cis-het male in a small, lame town with a small dating pool. Okay.
Okay.
So I went on a date with someone about 6 months ago. We moved to different cities, but have been chatting on and off for 5 months. She's doing her residency at an understaffed hospital and works a lot, so emotional energy is usually super low. She has often replied with in-depth info about how she's feeling and asks me questions too, and sometimes engages first. I figured if she really didn't like, she would just stop chatting to me / unfollow me on Instagram. I figured it would have been really easy for someone to just ignore you if there's no interest, which she hasn't done. I think at best, it has the potential to be romantic, but maybe just the wrong time. I'm abusing copium hard. Okay. I'm still in dating apps and open to other relationships while this is happening. So do you think there's potential or absolutely none and I should cut it off hard? I think it sounds like there's potential for like mutual romantic interest, but like you said, I mean, long distance, she's busy as fuck. It doesn't really sound like she has time for a relationship. Yeah. I mean, maybe she just likes you to a degree and likes having someone to talk to. But if she barely has time to engage in this way, I don't really think that is very promising of like a serious relationship,
especially the long distance aspect. Like I feel like long distance, it takes a lot of effort from both parties, like even when the people are like in a long relationship and even if they've been dating for years beforehand, like you know? Speaking from the relationship I see, long distance is very hard, even on people that have a solid foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So I do agree of, like, it doesn't sound like the foundation's solid. Like, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with talking with this girl, and, like, you could still be friends with her, even if it started off romantically, which I feel like sometimes people forget. I think that sometimes people think that, okay, like, if this isn't going to be romantic, then why bother? But
right, because a lot of men,
yeah.
sometimes they undervalue friendship.
Exactly.
Like, they're like, why would I want to be friends with a girl if I can't get X, Y, and Z out of her? And I'm like, you know, like, normal, well-rounded people value friendships. Also, if you don't know how to make friends, you can't have a relationship.
Yes, exactly.
Because your social skills are shot.
You enjoy talking with her and everything, and again, like, it's long distance, so y'all aren't necessarily fucking. Like, I think that this could still evolve into a really valuable friendship if that's what you want. But if your feelings are, like, so strong that you're like, oh, I can't even entertain that idea, like, maybe you're going on dates and, like, you're just still thinking about this girl, whatever, then maybe cut it off. But I don't know, it seems like you and her have
harmful to have.
Yeah, like, it seems like you guys have a
life.
genuine connection.
Yeah,
and even if that connection
fine.
isn't romantic, like, I don't know, I guess I think it's very valuable to have. It's hard to find people that you also can, like, be close with in that sense, you know?
Yeah.
So just because she's a woman doesn't mean that you should only write her off as only a romantic option, you know?
Girls undervalue friendships too? Not really. Some men just want man friends and girls for partners. Yeah, which is silly because I'm like, you will be better. Not that you should do everything to be better at dating because that's dumb. But you're better at dating when you just learn how to talk to women like normal people.
Well, because if you don't have female friends, like, you're never going to, like, view them as full people.
Exactly.
If you only view them as, like, romantic options.
Or sexual partners.
Yeah, that's my gripe with people that are only friends with people that are the same gender. Is
no,
that,
I think
like,
it's weird as fuck if a dude can't hold, like, a normal female friendship.
Yes.
I would never date someone like that. I'm like, you're something wrong with you.
You can tell. Like, you can tell whenever there's guys who genuinely have no, like, female friends, and, like, even the same with girls. Like, I feel like sometimes this can happen with girls as well, where, like, it just leads you to, like, think of the opposite gender as, like, this other species that you have to so beyond your comprehension.
They're like, what are all the tips and tricks to solve this puzzle? I'm like, bitch, it's just a person. Like,
yes, literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that you will naturally and, like, subconsciously, like, dehumanize the other gender if you don't, like, have non-romantic interactions with them ever.
Yes, exactly. Healthy friendships are what make you a full person, indeed. Being friends with girls can get you girlfriends with their friends, too.
Yeah, they put you on.
Men who cannot make friends with women are legit crazy, in my opinion. Or just the even more extreme version. There are some dudes that just don't have friends, period. Not even because they can't make them, but because they just don't. They're like, if I'm not getting, like, pussy or money, why would I do this? I'm like, that's psychotic.
And that's showing that they're not viewing women as human beings.
Yeah.
Like, so that's, I will say, I think it's a red flag whenever guys are, like, can't even entertain the idea of being friends with a girl. And it's usually under this guise of, like, respect or something, especially, like, if the girl's like, oh, I found out she has a boyfriend, so now I blocked her on everything and I don't talk to her. I'm like, that's kind of, like,
because then why
like,
were you seeing her in that way to
like, why can't, like, why are you so unable to differentiate who she is from, like, her romantic life, I guess?
Yeah. I also think it's just it's like a really young person ideal. Like, I don't know about you, but I notice the older we get, the less and less I know people that have, like, that silly thought, right? Like, it felt more like juvenile. It is an
immaturity thing. Because obviously when you're a teenager, I feel like it's a little more normal. Well, I don't know, though, because I feel like I had a pretty mixed group. But, like, you know, there would be, like,
I think on average it's more normal because...
Or, like, elementary school.
Sure,
I feel like elementary school, it was a little more normalized that, oh my gosh. Or middle school.
How rare is a 36-year-old male with a 0 or 1 body count nowadays asking for a friend? Girl, I'm not a statistics machine. I don't fucking know. Relatively rare. LOL. Good luck to you, 23-year-old cishet male. Yes. I wouldn't personally cut it out. I think it's fine to just have a homie. Unless, like Kaylee said, unless you think it's, like, eating you alive and you can't talk to other people.
If you're, like, torn up about it. You can't even go on a date and you're like, dang. Like, but you maybe, but...
Yeah, you probably can't date, though. Yeah. I actually have a friend who is dating a long-distance resident, and... That shit is tough.
I was gonna say, like, it's tough. Like, I've tried long distance, and I would never willingly sign up for that.
Yeah. Unless, especially if it doesn't have an end goal. Like, if you're like, okay, we're gonna move in together, like, on this date, that's like, one thing.
This person is doing this thing for a year. I can put up with a year. But yeah, if it's, like, indefinite.
Also, they're not even dating. So.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, just whatever. You don't gotta cut it out.
All right, let's continue. You guys can submit the pin form. Okay, let's see.
Well, maybe I should have done a pin. Do this on mobile.
Or you can just tell a mod to do it.
Do I got... Yeah, I don't have it.
I think you can do it on mobile.
Bruh.
Do we have different versions of the app? Oh, is that
It's
an
because
Android?
it's because I'm in the Steam manager instead of.
Oh, I see. Hi, Daniel. Okay, guys, give us a second.
Oh no, it's okay. You can.
Okay.
I'm just fucking around.
This next one is by 29-year-old data scientist who plays tennis and likes cooking and likes EDM. Love all the little info. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Amina.
Hi, Lychee and Kaylee. I'm in my late 20s, 1997's baby, and I spent my entire 20s establishing my career/financials. Thankfully, I was successful, but unfortunately, my entire personality revolves around my job and corporate jargon. Oh no.
This was so
Can we
common
circle
when
back?
I worked as a consultant, dude. Like sometimes I would find myself having conversations like where I'm using corporate jargon.
Yeah.
What am I becoming?
You're like, we'll circle back on that, sincerely. My social circle is full of people in their late 30s, early 40s, and I have no idea how to relate to people around my age, 29. I only have one friend from high school I still keep in touch. How can I rebuild my social identity when I don't know how to relate to those in my peer group? I'm in Texas, but thinking of moving to New York City or Chicago. Ooh, both places that we have both
I was gonna
lived.
say both great places.
Yes, indeed.
I am guessing that your social circle is full of older people because all
They're
of your
just
friends
their
are coworkers.
work,
Yeah,
yeah.
it sounds like you just need to make some friends that are not through co-working. And I know that's difficult. My recommendation, you play tennis actually.
You should just go do all the things that you like.
Yeah, you should look for like tennis like clubs or something that you can go to basically make friends outside of work. Because I think that that's very common when people get, like I saw this all the time working in corporate of like, people climb that corporate ladder and make so many sacrifices and then they kind of wake up one day and they're like, wait.
They're like, what am I doing in my life?
Yeah, like, wait, I don't really have a social life.
Yeah.
And like, so that's very common. Like, don't feel too dejected. I feel like 29 is also still really young, you know? I think that moving to a new city can feel also really exciting. Yeah, I think that, I guess I would just really recommend definitely like joining some kind of club that you can do or like going to a rave. I feel like, I don't know, maybe you could speak to that. I'm like, I feel like people seem pretty social at raves.
Dude, yeah, because
like,
they're all on drugs. They're so nice.
Yeah, like just make friends outside of work and then like
stop hanging out with your old ass coworkers. Nothing wrong with that, but
or even like I don't know.
Don't allocate all your time to that.
I don't know anything about your company, but sometimes my company would have like events that would have like people from other parts of the company there, so then I would get to meet because like
other branches
and stuff, and like sometimes I would go to those and like I mean they're still kind of your coworkers, but you may not aren't. Oh my gosh, but you're not necessarily working with them.
Right.
That could be a really easy way to meet people. I just feel like, that's.
I have a heart out at 9. That's how he talks. Circle back on this.
Yeah, no, definitely.
My God, please.
It's normal to have smaller social circles as you age. Yeah, definitely.
What's wrong with Ollie's? There's nothing, but I think it's more valuable for him to hang out with people around his age.
Yeah, well, he wants to connect with people.
Yeah, like he's not gonna have much in common with people who go home to their kids at 9 p.m. and that's fine.
And it's good to be friends with people of all ages, but I also understand wanting to be friends with people that are at the same stage of life as you are at. I think that, especially like being 29, I feel like that's a very transitional point of like. Some people have kids and families. Some people are going out to the club every night.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I look on like my OG social media and like there's some people I went to high school with. They're like, we're pregnant. And then other people are like, we're at EDC. I'm like, wow.
I know.
The beauty of life is so
one of my freaking like close friends from college is pregnant.
Oh my
she
God,
got married and now she's like about to have her kid. And I'm like,
crazy.
Bro, we used to be getting so high in the sorority house.
No, yeah.
We used to be getting blacked out every night.
One of my friends from high school, she got married really, really young, like 22, because she's Muslim, but still. And she's like, yeah, we're trying. And I was like, for what? Oh, God.
So cream pie's daily.
No, literally.
I'm just telling me.
Yeah, she's like, sorry, I can't have a drink anymore. We're trying. I was like, I'm happy for you, but ew.
I just feel like that's not something you really need to be announcing. like I just gotta be like, okay, if you're married, like I'm just gonna assume that you're trying.
We're raw dogging every day. I'm like,
not something to announce.
Yeah. Well, they're actually taking his and her prenatal because nowadays men have prenatals too.
Oh yeah, which is good because that affects the
sperm
quality
health
of the woman's pregnancy.
I found it very funny, but yeah, I mean, someone was saying earlier, we just told them to make friends. Stop hanging with your coworkers as much.
Well, we said join a social club.
Yeah,
like
join
a
social club.
Find somewhere to, like a tennis court thing.
Just
got the memberships.
Yeah, express your
Go to
interests.
raves.
Also, it's hard to make friends post college. Like someone says, so you have to put in a lot more effort.
You do,
and you can't wait around for people to do that. Because I've lived in multiple new cities, so I've gone through this, and I've made a lot of friends. Like when I lived in Seattle, when I lived in New York, but it's so much more effortful because you're not going to just be around people. You have to bite the bullet. reach out to people, organize a hangout. It might feel awkward, but you also have to realize a lot of them probably want friends too and appreciate you doing that.
Well, that's why I feel like something like a club is so easy.
Yeah.
Like, that's also what I did to make friends, because you don't have to have the stress of planning hangouts. It's just, we have this every Sunday. I go and play tennis at these courts, and then if you keep going,
then you gotta take them
eventually...
out of the club after. Like, oh, you want to go eat? You want to go to the bar?
Yeah.
That's like the next step.
But even if you like don't necessarily do that, you could still have that valuable interaction time set. And then, yeah, hopefully you do make friends, and you do eventually take it off the courts or whatever the freak it is. But...
Ooh, I have more advice. You should ask them about their family and see if they have similar traumas to you. So I've noticed almost every time I really like meet a girl and we're like chopping it up, I'm like, oh my God, we're having a great time together. And they're like, my father's the devil. I'm like, me too. I see why we relate.
I don't think I've ever really met a girl who's like,
we relate
fucking with her dad. Honestly, like,
because that's our natural connection. There are a lot of people that are fucking with their dad.
No, the real question is like, why are so many dads shit, bro? Like, I think I can literally think of one friend who like, I love her dad and she loves her dad.
Yeah, no, I it's like 95% of my friends.
Dads just get weird to their daughters. I think that's really what it is.
As they get older.
Yeah,
that is an issue.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, similar, you know, this is kind of sounds like a toxic one, but if you align in similar traumas, you might vibe and you might have similar senses of humor. So I always try and suss it out and everything.
What's your trauma? Tell me.
Are you writing your dad a card for Father's Day? Oh, no, you don't talk to him?
So Father's Day coming up.
And they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it's always silly like that.
I feel like it's easier for women to make friends than men, especially when you're older for real.
I think women try harder.
As a dude, all you have to do is like go to a sports bar and be like, bro, is that your team? They just scored! And then you guys chug a beer and then like you're besties. Yeah. Right? Like that's how men make friends.
Yeah. I think women try harder to make friends. Like it's not common. I've only started seeing this like when I lived in New York and like everyone's trying to make friends super hard. But like girls will be like, hey, like you meet a girl at a birthday party and then you follow her on Instagram. And then the next day she might be like, oh, like I feel like we vibe. You want to go like get a drink or something. Or like go take a fucking yoga class. Like dudes like very rarely do that. But the thing is you kind of have to put in the effort.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go catch the game together.
Yeah, want to go to a bar
that's how I always see guys bond.
They smack our heads together as we watch men throw ball at each other.
It is nice that they have that easy way to bond.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you catch the game tonight. Yeah. You see that goal, bro.
Yeah.
Like I feel like for girls, like we have to like suss out a conversation topic a little
ask
bit
about
more.
Their trauma.
Like as a guy, I feel like you guys can very easily default to sports. What if you don't like sports?
There's other interests.
Then music. That's like the two main things I feel like that I see guys bond over.
Our friends are also shallow though. Yeah, that is an issue. Like a lot of men are very good at making surface level friendships. But then it's crazy. Like you'll meet a dude and he'll be like, this is my best friend. And then he'll be like, oh, I don't know anything about his parents. Does he have those? And I'm like, what do you guys do together all the time?
What?
And they're like, oh, weird. We play COD and we like, and I'm just like, bro, you gotta, men, I think they have a harder time going deeper on that. But you guys can change that if you're aware of that.
Indeed. There's no
activity dudes don't see the point. You can just enjoy the company of your bro. Maybe his warm embrace as well. Whatever.
You guys can be cuddled up, booed up.
Yeah.
Booed up.
COD player instant minus 50 IQ. Aw, sometimes.
Not really played Call of Duty. I try to play zombies, but I'm not a shooter game girly. Where my RPG lovers at? I've been playing Fable.
My friend Noah that we went to, remember when I took you to that afters? He's a COD zombies guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like his whole thing.
Bro, that shit used to stress me out when I was a kid.
I'm really afraid of zombies. They make me
Really?
Yeah, that's the only like supernatural thing I don't
like The Last
of
Us?
I can't watch it.
You can't watch it?
I know
that you like can't even watch zombie things?
It gives me too much anxiety.
Like Walking Dead?
Can't watch it. But I love like all other horror.
That's crazy. Yeah. I guess I just don't think zombies are that scary.
I just think like the idea of like getting eaten alive is so anxiety inducing. Like everything else, I'm just like whatever.
Well, that's why in a lot of zombie movies, they're not getting eaten alive; they're getting infected.
Oh,
they just get bit.
Right.
We're like, oh no, and then they have like
right. And they're hiding their cut. They're like that person would be the person who hides.
Because I feel like creature movies are usually when they're getting eaten alive. And shit. And like sometimes in zombie movies, there's usually going to be one person that's got some fucked up death like that. But most of the times, I feel like it's just like more about the infection. Aspect.
Are White Walker zombies in Game of Thrones? I mean, like technically, but like they're not like
they are dead. There are people who died, and then their bodies are reanimated for nefarious purposes.
I think maybe more classic zombies. I'm afraid of. Like they're a little more like just ones like their aim is to eat you.
Fast or slow? The slow ones, come on now.
fast
Those
ones
are
are
not.
scarier.
I was gonna say the slow ones are not.
Oh, sorry. My issue is the ones who aim to eat you. Like White Walkers in Game of Thrones, they don't aim to eat you. They just aim to kill you. Like they'll hit you with a sword. It's like the eating thing that bothers me. Yeah,
I see.
I think it's because when I was a kid, my brother, he loved Resident Evil, and I watched him play like every Resident Evil game when I was like really, really young, like 4, 5, 6, and I think that like it was just too young for my brain to be viewing like a rated R video game, and it like put like this primal fear into my mind.
Oh my gosh, that was like me when I watched The Descent.
Oh, the catacombs one.
Yeah, see, like that's the type of shit that scares me. Of like, it's a creature ass.
Well, I don't fuck with that either because I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fears in that one. That's a good scary movie. The Descent, I recommend. I think 28 Days Later was also a pretty scary
I can't
one.
watch that one.
Oh my god.
I watch YouTube synopses
but also, like,
on all of them, though.
why was the zombie hung as fuck, dude?
Oh, he was?
Hung it like to the knee on
Should
soft.
I watch?
Like to the knee on soft, and I watched this on
Does
a
the
flight.
third leg make him run faster?
I don't know, but it is out there and swinging around like crazy. I was just like, oh, okay, all right. It's like on some Hodor level.
Oh my god, I remember. Yeah, nothing is like when you watch a movie or whatever on an airplane and it's like an HBO show or something, so there's obviously just like cock everywhere. And then you're like looking at like the person next to you and you're just like, I was like
dimming my screen, looking at the window seat. I was like tilting it because I was not, when I watched 28 Days Later, I was not like, if y'all seen the movie, you know. If you know, you know. I was not expecting it to be like that on.
Don't they have like really scary like intelligent zombies in 28 Days Later?
Yeah, so they have like the alpha. They have like the alpha zombies. Oh, those are the guys that are hung.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess.
So I guess like what's making them more powerful is also
make him be hung if you. Well, because
alpha zombie. He's alpha. Yeah, he's like alpha male. You know, alpha zombie.
Sir Arlen a Pennytree. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Why? Who made that prosthetic, dude? Oh.
Yeah, literally like that.
That's his sword.
Like that.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get more water. Do you want more?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Okay. I forgot to steal the ASMR viewers. Should I do that? I think the design guy said it was because his versions of the Alpha Rage virus causes continuous growth. Oh yeah, well they are like huge physically. So I guess everything grew. It was just like I'm not even kidding. It was like to the knee, guys. Like that's not just like a big schlong.
Out a photo of it right now.
No. I was gonna steal my viewers from my rerun channel.
Oh, you have a rerun channel?
I do. Well, my ASMR rerun.
Do you make like any notable like you make like AdSense off that or?
Yeah, I make some money from the ads there, but I mostly use it to funnel people into my ASMR YouTube. I'm trying to hit 100K.
Wait, I thought you were already
I want that plaque. No, I'm at like 94. I'm like close.
I remember looking at it.
I had a strike on my channel a little bit, so.
Girl, fuck YouTube.
No, for real. They be strict as fuck over there, but.
Okay.
Also just let them have some better quality. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Coming in.
Oh, yay! Wow, thank you, Kaylee, for the raid. Welcome.
Myself. You've been stolen from my rerun channel. You guys were obviously waiting for me, right?
Damn,
the channel's still live. You guys can go back.
Yeah. They're like, what the fuck if I wanted to watch that? Like, excuse me.
I know, the channel's still live. You guys can go back if you want. But come on, you guys are obviously all waiting for me to be live, right? Like, that's obviously the vibes. Did YouTube stop making the plaques? Stop.
Do you remember this?
No.
So this is like that when we were talking about... Here, read this. Do you remember when we were talking about that trick that my gay told me on how you can tell if a man has a big dick? read this. Is so funny.
I've hung out with this guy at his place, but I heard his stream from the washroom, and it sounded very light. LOL. My mind has been polluted.
We ruined this person.
Should I get out?
You should.
Should I be getting out of there to dodge a bullet or take a gamble? Take a gamble!
Take a gamble and come back and let us know if it was accurate, because I'm continuing with my hypothesis on strength of his stream.
Conduct a study for us,
yes,
please,
conduct a study. We need more. I'm looking for data.
Yeah.
So.
Just like do some making out and some groping and see what you feel.
Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. Next, this is a non-dating one. All right. The last one was a joke, so I'm going to read this one.
Okay. I need help with my skincare because I know nothing about it. I need to get rid of acne scars on my face and back. I have no idea how to exfoliate correctly and need something to use instead of the same loofahs I've been buying for years. I just don't know anything about skincare. Ladies, save me. Well,
30s clueless man.
I actually have struggled with acne for my entire life. I would say this really depends. Did you have acne a lot? Really? Okay, I had very, very, very bad acne. Like, when I was a teenager, that was, like, my biggest insecurity was, like... Because I also feel like some people underestimate how painful and uncomfortable acne can be if it's really bad.
I had a cousin with cystic acne. She'd cry in the shower at the feeling of the water hitting her face.
Hurts.
It was crazy.
It hurts. So, depending on your level, like, if you're still getting acne, I would recommend going to a dermatologist because... Genuinely,
in your 30s as well.
Yes, I feel like especially like I don't know. I have to deal with the annoying comments. Well, have you tried washing your face? Have you tried like eating less dairy? Like, if you, I'm assuming you've tried all the basic shit. Okay, like washing your face daily, morning and night, cutting dairy out, and like eating less.
Drink water, less sugar,
have a healthier diet, blah,
less
blah, blah.
fried shit.
If that's not working and you still have really bad, especially if it's painful acne, go to a dermatologist. Genuinely, I tried everything in the book, still had bad acne. It took me going to a dermatologist and actually getting a prescription for my skin to finally clear up. Obviously, then I still had acne scars, and I guess you're asking more about acne scars rather than active acne. I will say exfoliating is great. As far as a loofah, I don't know what kind of loofah you're using, but I use these Korean, like, face scrubbing things. They kind of look like little mitts. Those are really great, especially, like, for your face. Like, don't use the same thing on your face as on your
body, because your face skin is a lot more delicate.
Yes, exactly. So I would say get these Korean, like, face scrubs. You can look them up on Amazon. They're, like, $6, and use that for your face. I think that exfoliating helps, because obviously, like, that's kind of... You're going to have to exfoliate daily. The more you exfoliate, the more you will have to exfoliate, if that makes sense. But that will kind of help your skin get fresher. And I actually have a little my skincare video if you want specific products. Let's see if my command
drop
works
that
in
in
both
chat.
of ours. If you want specific products, you're welcome to see what I did. I think my video, I specifically talked about acne and stuff as well.
When you do facial skincare, you need to use a chemical exfoliant too. You can't use a physical one because that's... Or it can be really harsh for the skin. Physical is like beads on your face. I use a chemical one to...
Really? My skin reacted really badly, so the
you need to do like
I
a
use
light
is like the
oh, well, that's probably
it's, like,
different
made for
than
face
like... Yeah,
I think that some people like just go way too crazy. I can't remember. I just remember my skin was like very... It was also when my skin was pretty... It just reacts badly with my acne medication. Because it's very dry.
Right,
a lot of acne medications are very drying. So
skin.
if you use a chemical peel, it will like literally make your skin crack and flake and stuff. So.
I'll recommend... So if that doesn't work... So I'll recommend what I use for...
Because I also have oily skin. So what I use is going to be helpful for oily. Yeah, okay. So maybe for dry, different vibe, but...
Yeah, I haven't had much acne, but I would always get scars when I did because I can't help myself but pop something. Like, I always have to pop it. Oh, really? Every single time.
Oh, wait, the link isn't... The Amazon link
is it not working?
Oh.
So these are the two chemical exfoliants I've used before. This is the more expensive one. And then the ordinary chemical exfoliant.
Oh yeah,
You've used that one before? Yeah.
Well, I like that brand.
Oh, I typoed. And then another thing is, do you use retinol? I mean, retinol helps with the turnover of skin a lot.
My acne has
retinol in it.
Yeah, I have a morning and I have a night one.
Yeah, you should ask your derm about retinol. Because what retinol does is not only does it help you prevent aging, but it turns over your skin faster.
Yes.
So if you want to get rid of scars, right, you have to remove the old skin, and then you have to turn over your skin to have new unscarred skin come out.
It is very drying though.
Yes, so you need to do a light one.
What I do for night, my acne medication is also very drying. Like if you're using things that are drying out your skin, I slug myself up. I put Aquaphor all over my face.
No, I'm a hydrated
wash it off
bitch.
in the morning, and like it's so helpful because my acne medication used to really dry out my skin. And oftentimes when you're doing acne stuff, like all of these things are usually pretty drying because obviously a lot of acne is caused by like oil on your skin and stuff. So
this is the one I use.
Definitely make sure you're hydrating and don't overcorrect. Unfortunately, figuring out your skin takes so much trial and error.
It's a lot of trial and error for sure.
Things that work for some people aren't going to work for others. But you know, I believe in you.
Yes. Girl science, it's not girl science. It's literally
science.
Skincare. No, my main thing is, my main annoyance is anytime people are like, oh, you have such pretty skin, like, what do you do? And then I answer and I explain to them like, oh, retinol and all that. And they're like, wow, what is, like, they think it's like pseudoscience, like fucking astrology. And it's some dude who has like fucking a face full of acne and eats Doritos for breakfast just because they don't know what... like they don't know what skincare is. I'm like, no, this is literally actual like chemistry.
No, that's weird.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. That's the big one.
Yes.
That's like long term though.
You will,
long term, but
your scars will get even worse if you don't wear sunscreen.
This is true.
You need to wear sunscreen.
True. It's just you won't notice those results right away.
Yeah, a lot of skincare is preventative too. That's why Korean skincare is better, because I feel like Asian skincare, they think about preventative, whereas like Western skincare, it's like when the problem already exists, then they try and do something about it. And I'm like,
definitely.
Good luck, chatter, though.
Medical for you.
What is the name of your acne medication? Is it?
You know what? I can't remember because I've kind of switched so many times.
I
don't know. Sometimes it gets like what I'm using gets disconnected.
I see.
And then like so the one I have right now, I just had to get, but I'm also annoyed because now it's not counted under my insurance, so I have to pay out of pocket.
Is it expensive?
Yeah, kind of. Which like normally it used to be covered by insurance, so I don't have to like pay for part of it. But it was like $500 last time I got a refill.
For how long does it last?
For a couple months.
That's still a lot.
But still, I was like, it went from being like $100 something when it was under my insurance to now it's like $500 something, and I was like, oh, thank goodness it's lasting longer. But yeah, because it's not considered like necessary medical things. But Europe,
I think even if it's considered not necessary, it shouldn't be that unaffordable.
I know,
like it should be like $200 or something like that.
I don't know, but for me, I will say my acne is like no joke. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, maybe I just grown out of my acne. Like, okay, my skin's like clear now, and then I like won't refill it. Especially once it got expensive, I'll be like holding off on the refill. And then my acne will come back, and then I'm like, "Oh, okay, the medicine was just working." I wasn't cured. The medicine was just working. It was just holding it back.
Yeah, because your skin looks good.
Yeah. No, sometimes I'm like, when I use my medication, like I feel like my skin's good. Like I always will have like a couple pimples here and there, but like compared to what I used to have, way better.
No, I've never like made any note.
I am wearing makeup right
now. But I've also seen you without makeup.
Yeah. Sometimes I just see my friends that have clear ass skin and I'm like, God, I wish God knew I'd be too powerful if I had clear skin. So he didn't.
Did your parents have acne? It might be a
my mom does.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a genetic thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the case for a lot of people. And I think, at least for speaking from personal experience, I spent so long just like feeling so shitty of like, I'm doing all the right things, like washing my face, like, because I feel like something about because people make you feel dirty for having acne. Right. Like they act like it's something you're doing have you tried
wrong.
Washing your face? Have you tried like not eating like shit? Like, I feel like there's this weird taboo about it, which maybe not as much, but definitely I feel like when I was younger.
Especially for young kids, because they don't understand how it works, and that it could be like a hormonal issue, an internal issue.
Now that I'm older and my mom like told me that she still gets acne and stuff, I'm like, damn, okay, clearly it's just a genetic thing. Some people genetically are just gonna get more acne, and that's why I always want to talk about it on stream, because I don't know, I feel like
a lot of people will go through
it's similar where like people make you feel like you're doing something wrong when sometimes you just got bad genetics.
My brother had really bad acne.
Yeah.
As well, I remember.
It's unfortunate.
My mom got acne, my dad had perf skin.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck to you, chatter. You'll be fine in time. Also, for any girly pops watching, sometimes getting on birth control can help with acne. I've had cousins do that.
Worse.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
Worse. It does
One of my cousins, she had cystic acne. She tried all these different birth controls because it helps with your hormonal issues.
Yes.
And then it made it worse for a while, but when finally she got to like the fourth one, and now her skin is like perfection. Like she could be like a skincare model now. Wow. It's crazy. Like it just ate it up like instantly. It was just a lot of work to get there. All right. Is this wrong bit? Is this you reading or me? I think this is me.
You, I think.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. All right. This is by a 34-year-old business student who is a non-binary trans woman. Okay. I think I'm falling for my friends. I'm just attracted to both of them to the point that I'm daydreaming of being in a trio relationship with them. Okay, Bushwick. I don't know if they're poly, but so far I'm assuming they're not. They're obsessed with sharing gossip about people who are cheating on each other, which is rare in the poly community. I've known them for not that long, but I catch feelings fast. And more info about this person, I've had many years of experience with monogamous relationships and about a year with polyamorous relationships. I'm currently single. Oh.
Damn, you should have a threesome, bro. You should test out the waters.
Rubbing your evil little paws
You should test out the
together.
waters. You should try testing out the waters and see how they'll react to that. Because if they can't have a threesome, then they for sure can't be in a throuple.
This is a lot of information. I'm just like, I'm like downloading right now.
Downloading.
Just tested triple. I mean, like, okay, they're really into their friend. They don't know if they're poly. I'm assuming, right? Because by default, most people are not poly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a fair assumption.
But it's like a good way to bring it up because I feel like maybe a lot of guys might not be into throuple, but like warm them up with the threesome. Guys might be into that.
I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, we don't even know what gender these people are.
That's true.
This is Bushwick coded. They're all...
You should just get drunk and horny with them one night.
Girl,
see what
you
happens.
are lying. This bitch is flying. No, I think what you should do...
We were just talking about you missing 100% of the shots you don't take.
No. No, I think what you need to do is you need to, like, start talking to them about your poly lifestyle, right? Just casually, as homies would do in conversation. Talk about... And then you can kind of gradually feel out how they feel about, oh, this is Sarah? Okay, yay! I love when they're in chat. They're both cis women. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so everyone here's a girly pop.
Even better. You should have a sleepover and get really drunk and watch. You should get a sleepover and watch a like low key horny movie and get drunk and then see if anything happens.
She's just sitting there like, are they gonna touch me? Hee hee. I think just start talking about polyamory. Not even like, would you guys do polyamory? Just be like, oh yeah, like I've been in a poly relationship, and just talking about life. I just
like that kind of stuff as well. Like I do think though a lot of people that have never engaged in that kind of stuff before, it seems like really intense and crazy, which is why like. I don't know. I think that if you just straight up ask them about, like, I don't know, like, that might put them off in that sense.
Well, not straight up ask them. Like, just, like, talk to them about, no, you're good, your life, and then see how they react to it. Like,
that's true.
Are they like, oh, that's cool, or are they like, oh, what
yeah,
the
you
fuck?
Can start talking about it at the sleepover.
Girl, not you. This bitch is like, let me give...
I want this person to succeed, and at the very least, they can have a great night
That sounds like she's trying
together.
to entrap them.
No. It's better to test something out without the commitments of a relationship. Like,
just to be clear, she's not saying, like, touch them. Like, just hang out with them and then see the vibe.
That's what I'm saying, like, see what the vibes are. Yes. I guess also it's one of those things where...
Do a fish tank.
I guess I'm trusting people to know these other people more than we know them in the sense of, like...
I think you always speak with, like, you trust that, like, people have social skills.
I feel like
which not everyone on Twitch does. And we have to operate within that metric.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Sarah, you're in chat. Are they into women? Are they lesbian? Are they bi? Are they pan? True. Do you know? Because, like, we got to go through steps. First, we have to make sure they're not straight. Because if they're straight, then, like, it's a waste.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, most people assume they're straight unless they're presented with something that suddenly arouses them that they didn't expect would. Because I feel like with non-conventional stuff like that, like...
They said cis. Well, cis just means they're not trans. That doesn't speak on sexuality.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're two lesbians in a relationship. Okay.
Oh,
slay.
You should just be like, can I join? No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, I think that that's good because they're at least, like, kind of in the queer spaces a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just, like, these full normies or anything. And
is this in Bushwick?
Interesting. I was like, this is interesting. Like, I think that now I am agreeing with you of, like, seeing what they think about poly relationships and some.
Because a lot of queer people do engage to a degree in the poly community. That's not that uncommon. So
I was kind of making the assumption that they
were. I feel better.
I was like, I was kind of on the assumption that they were a little more normie, which is why I was like, I think that normie people like. They get really like poly, like they just think of like blue-haired poly cute, like you know what I mean? Like they think of it as this really weird thing instead of something that can be genuine and real and just as valid as other relationships, you know. So yeah,
just and test the waters and take it from there. And then, like we always say, if you feel like there's a vibe, be straight up, be like, hey, I think you're both beautiful. I'd love to take you both on a date, type shit, and see where it goes.
Especially if they're in a relationship with each other, I feel like they might not be opposed to a third joining them for a night at least, seeing it out. Like, I don't know. I think that it's better than these being like two girls that aren't connected. Right. I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know
the connection is already there. So it's more like you're toppling only one.
Yes. And maybe they've been thinking about this and maybe they're like, oh, this is better than us trying to go find some random person to do this. Like, this is someone that we trust. So who knows?
I think it could maybe work out.
Yeah.
No, if you guys saying Bushwick is this neighborhood in Brooklyn and it's literally like the meme. People are like, oh, I have to join a Bushwick polycule so I can afford my New York rent. Yeah. And then you like go to like someone's apartment in Bushwick and they're like, my name is Spoon. This is my partner Fig. This is our third sport.
Wow.
No one does the dishes.
Oh my goodness.
We live in 200 square feet each. Please have a seat on the ground. Do you want a bong?
Wow, that's a vibe, honestly.
No, I mean, like, they're fun as fuck to talk to and, like, at like, the club and shit. I'd be yapping it up with people like that. They're so fun.
They are fun. No, I love meeting people that are like very different than me as
Exactly.
well. I feel like it's always enjoyable.
Yeah. So good luck to you, Sarah. I feel like you got it.
I agree.
Business student. Slay. Not the queer name Spoon. It's because there's this viral meme online where they name the cup, they name them Spoon and Fig.
Spoon
and
Fig.
I cannot get
what a
over
name.
that.
Okay, wait, what would be your name if you were in a polycule?
Oh my god,
what's your polycule
Right,
name?
right, because you can't keep your original name. That's boring.
No, you had to do something fun.
Okay, guys, what would be your polycule name?
Mine would be Lotus.
Dude, I was literally thinking that because my Vietnamese name means Lotus.
Oh, really?
But
I did not know that.
But then I have a friend named Lotus.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Fine, I guess I could be Dragon.
Dragon?
Or Flame.
Oh.
Oh, and obviously I'd be dyeing my hair red and orange to look like fire. And then I'd be like, Flame is here.
Flame is very they them coded. That's very like, you know what a themperor is?
No.
there's this hilarious
Flame the themperor.
There's this fucking meme that was just like, what the fuck do non-binary people say instead of daddy? Do they say themperor? And I was like, that killed me. I was like, no, not my themperor, please. Because it was like list of non-binary replacements for daddy, and I was like,
themperor.
I was like, please, God.
Yes, themperor more, please.
So good. Well,
Damn.
God, mine. I don't know. I mean, I feel like lychee would already kind of work for that.
Yeah.
I want to be another fruit. Maybe I'd be like blueberry or something. I want to be something cute. Or like
by bloobs.
or like some type of cat.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah.
Because that's like kind of sexy. MX daddy. Yeah. Like, you know when people say instead of Latina or Latina, they say Latinx?
Oh, yeah.
At the end, Latin X. Yes.
Meow meow. What breed are your cats?
They're half Maine Coon, half random cat.
Oh, you could be Baicoon.
Baicoon.
Them coon. the coon. No, immediately no.
Yeah, no.
Immediately no. They look so cute though. Guys.
Yeah, they're just
like
having their little. They're having their nap. They love hanging out with each other. But since they're older,
better that I'm facing away from them, or else I'd be staring at them.
No.
When I was sitting right there, I just was like,
they're so
looking.
you can grab one of them in a bit. I'll thank you, Shrek, for the shriek.
I will let them enjoy their naps.
No, they love people. They always used to wrap themselves around each other when they're kittens, but they still cuddle a bit as adults. But now they more just like being like in proximity to each other. Yes, or they'll put like a paw on the other one because they're adult male cats. So if they look into each other's eyes, they'll start hitting each other because they're like they become territorial.
Like, so you're trying to
yeah. They're like, you think this is your bed?
Up his eye
no, literally, yeah. Because no, when you look directly in cats' eyes, that's why you're supposed to blink. Because if you don't blink, that means you're challenging them.
Oh,
yeah,
good
and they might rock your shit, especially the big one. He's very domineering.
I see.
But yeah, good luck, Sarah. I'm very curious to know how this goes. Please let us know.
I hope it goes well. I hope you get your sleepover.
Okay. All right. This is submitted by a straight man.
Oh, kidding.
For real. All right. Is it you or me?
Me?
I think so.
You read that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a straight man who enjoys cross-dressing and women's fashion, and it sometimes leaves me in a strange spot. I'm not interested in transitioning. I'm happy with my life as a guy, but I still enjoy expressing myself this way from time to time. At the same time, it's not something I feel comfortable sharing with my parents or most people I know, not because I'm ashamed of it, but because it would likely lead to a lot of assumptions, misunderstandings, and conversations that I don't really want to have. Understandable. I actually had a friend who was in a very similar situation, although he wasn't straight. But he did not want to transition.
Right. Yeah.
Of the same thing of like he actually got into drag and that ended up kind of being a safe space for him in the sense of like he could go there and engage in that and also like be able to interact with other people that feel the same way. And I think that being in those kinds of spaces will give you the vocabulary to then maybe hopefully be more confident expressing this part of you to the people that you love. And, you know, again, you can, if you're in this space, you can go with other people and see what they did to kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, he doesn't post anything about that. Like, he felt very similar to you of like, and those feelings are valid because unfortunately a lot of people will judge, will make assumptions.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I think that if you have this thing inside of you that's calling, you shouldn't like snuff that light out.
Definitely
I think
not.
that you should find a space where that light can shine and that doesn't have to be all the time. And it seems like this is something that you do here and there, but And yeah, I don't know exactly what he did, but I think that he just like would go to drag shows and then like sometimes would talk to them afterwards, and then he just
Just
ended
like
up
vibe out,
yeah,
make
like
friends.
making friends,
Yeah,
and then they
have
would
a
like
community.
invite him to things
Yeah.
afterwards, and he didn't obviously like start off like doing the whole performance and doing all the things.
Right.
But,
He
like,
wasn't popping his pussy.
exactly. It
His
started
pussy.
off by just making friends in that space.
Yes.
And again, I think that once you meet more people that feel similar to you, you won't feel so ostracized from others.
Right.
And this will
Like,
build
once you
your
have a
confidence.
community.
Yes, and
Yeah.
give you that vocabulary to talk about it and express yourself in that way. And yeah, don't snuff out that light that's inside of you just because it's uncommon.
Yeah, like Kaylee said, once you have a community and you see people that are on the same journey as you, but they're obviously just much further along, I think it will be very comforting. And you don't have to see it as like, because I think, he's afraid of telling people in his life. They're going to try and like put you in a box, be like, oh, do you want to transition? Oh, are you gay? Whatever. You have to realize like gender expression, femininity, masculinity, all that shit. Everyone has their own idea of like what works for them. You don't have to be A, B, or C because you do that. Keep doing your thing. Gradually introduce them to it if you want to. I think it's kind of sad if he can't tell anyone in his life about something that like is very much his soul.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, once you go to these places, like you could even just like bring a friend to a drag show. You don't have to be a friend, like bring them to a drag show, see
one
what
at
they
a time.
say, and then that can at least like warm people up.
You don't even need to start doing drag if you don't want to. You could just go make friends in the community. Like,
but I think
the
that
queer
drag
community is
exists
very
for a reason. It's like if these are men that are enjoying dressing up,
like
and
they're not trans.
Yes.
They're just cis men who want to dress up.
Yeah, because I just feel like that is like, I know you're not saying that you're into drag per se, but cross-dressing and drag are very well, you guys are having the same kind of calling, if maybe to in different ways.
Watch some RuPaul's Drag Race with the fam, and they're going to be like, "Hey, why are we putting this on?" You're like, "Shh, just watch RuPaul. Just watch her do her thing." Are they talking about how men have transitioned to women with the same brain structure as women were born with women? I can link it. I ain't sure. I mean, we're not even talking about, because this person is not trans. They just like cross-dressing.
Yeah.
But
I feel like gender is also a spectrum, and
for sure,
it's one of those things where we all got different hormone mix-ups, and they all affect how we feel and how we think and how our brain chemistry works, and
he just wants to pop some pussy and look fire. Yeah.
There's plenty in between to explore.
All right, good luck to you though. But drag is very, very fun. I love watching drag shows. They're so lit. Everyone's just fucking like screaming, doing splits. I'm just there like, whoa, like how do you move your body like that?
It is very elaborate. I think it's good.
Okay. Okay. I read this one right?
Yes.
Okay. 31 teacher male. The thing I most desperately want in life is romantic love. I spent pretty much my entire 20s in an on and off loveless relationship that ultimately ended up going nowhere. It's been 2 years since it was cut off for good, and nothing has happened in that arena ever since. I'm charismatic, I'm tall. I've been called good looking. I have no trouble socializing or making friends. It just never happens. Tried the whole putting myself out there thing by taking some college classes. It didn't really work since at this point my classmates are on average 10 years younger than me. Am I cooked? I don't really like bars. I work from home and dating apps are miserable for men and I feel a little creepy. Any advice? Okay, first off, taking college classes as a 31-year-old to meet girls who are like 20, no.
Were they community college classes?
He said on average they're a decade younger than him, which like of course they are. They're college students. I
will say I commend you for putting the effort in, and obviously he learned the lesson that they were like too young.
But that was not.
If it was
the
community
way.
college, he might have thought it was more diverse. Because
Sure.
community colleges are a little bit more diverse in that aspect, and especially because he's just doing one class. He's not like signing up for a full undergraduate degree or something.
It's also like you can socialize in school, but the main intent of school is not to socialize. It's not the same as like a pottery class or like a mixer or a pickleball team, it's like school. Like people are there to study.
I'm guessing he was probably like thinking back onto the last time he was like meeting people and thinking about school, because in school it is super easy to meet people through like discussions and things like that. But I will say I'm kind of glad that I'm glad that this person had to learn that lesson, but like I'm glad that there was a takeaway.
The lesson is learned.
That like unfortunate had to happen, but I would agree that like signing up for classes, I mean, but maybe that was just a side thing. Hopefully you were taking classes that you actually enjoyed. I'm always pro education and learning, but Yeah, sorry, were you gonna
No.
say something?
I mean, that was my first main thought on it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's pretty much just asking the same question everyone does. So it's like, where do I meet people? I think we're just going to say the same thing. Like, go to pursue your interests, talk to people, act
Yes.
normally. Don't always be thinking about like getting pussy every second. You can ask people.
Mm-hmm.
You can just talk to women to talk to them.
Yeah, it says you have no trouble socializing or making friends. Like, make friends, and then when you got friends, you can just have a.
It branches
Damn,
out
I wish
from
I had
there.
a girl. Maybe she'd be like, you know, I know someone. You know, like. But I agree. I feel like if you can make friends, I think.
If you meet friends, you can get a
find
partner.
you can eventually find a partner.
Yeah.
It might take putting yourself out there in a different way. I think that sometimes people think putting yourself out there as like, i.e., hitting on random strangers. When I feel like most people are not going to be successful that way.
No,
like,
that almost never ever works.
It's better to meet people through mutual friends. The girl's gonna like you more anyways because she's like, oh well, my friend vouched for this guy, so he's not hopefully a complete.
You also
freak,
don't want to
you
be
know?
known as the dude who literally tries with every single woman he
Yeah.
knows, because then like girls will talk about you and will be like, "That's that horny ass motherfucker." Who
Oh, hit on you, hit on me
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Oh,
and then we're
oh,
just like, "Oh my." Yeah, you don't want to be like, not saying you should be overly selective, but there are dudes who they take the it's a numbers game thing way too seriously, and they just try and resip every single woman they ever meet. Yeah. And it just is very weird.
Yeah,
Very weird.
but I agree. Like, just go, like, put yourself out there as far as, like, go. You don't have to, like, go to bars or clubs. You know what I mean? Like, you can find, like a social club, like a book club, like, whatever your interests are. Like, the guy was tennis. Like, I was like, find a tennis club. Like, I think that that's a really great way because a lot of people that are going to go to these clubs are also looking for connections and for friends. And again, I feel like if you're focused on making friends and then maybe like just having friend combos, yeah, like that would be ideal
because women can read when you're desperate and you don't care about friendship and your only aim is to like get a partner. There's this app that my friend uses once she moved here. My friend Joy, it's called Tusi or something, and pretty much it just creates like hangouts, like large group hangouts for people who are trying to make friends or just move to a city, and it's all this. It's like rock climbing, volleyball, pottery, and it just puts together a group of like people around the same age.
Oh, wait, that's cool. I have not heard of this before.
So look up Tusi or something, and like she tells me there's plenty of dudes there too. Like it's like relatively even, like 60% girls, 40% guys. Yeah. So try that. Tusi. I don't know how you spell it, but that's what it's called.
I don't know.
If you Google like social apps, make friends apps, it's one of the more popular ones, so you'll probably find it. So
I believe in you, especially if you're tall. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't give a fuck about that, but there are a lot of girls that are like, oh, I just want a guy to be tall. So I think that especially if you have girlfriends, you want them to like set you up. Like I feel like hopefully they will if you're a good catch. If they don't want to set you up with any of your friends, then maybe you aren't what you're saying, but I believe in you.
Yeah, it also could be like, we don't know enough about this person to fully judge. That's true. But if you are the type where like, I think you should be confident, and it's good to be confident, but maybe, I guess, make sure you don't come off as like egotistical. Yeah, because there are some dudes where they're, I'm charismatic, I'm tall, I'm good looking, where are my bitches? And then everyone's just like, oh, that's kind of unappealing energy. Yeah.
I don't know. It also depends on, like, I think that sometimes men or women, you know, I think that people forget that the way that you're looking for a partner is going to determine what kind of partner you get. Yeah. So I think that this goes for anyone and any of the people we've given advice for, it's like how you look for a partner, you should tailor that to what kind of partner you want.
No,
like,
my biggest pet peeve is a dude's like, why does my girl want to go out all the time? Oh, I met her at EDC. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, stop trying to change people. Like, go for the type of person, like, find them in the way that you already like them. It's insane. Literally insane.
That sounded optimistic. Yes, I am an optimist. I believe in you guys. I will definitely be trying that one. Although the other apps ain't doing anything anymore. Valid. I've heard nightmares.
But don't go to like a 2C or like a Bumble BFF thing solely to like fucking like hunt. Like it is a friend app at the end of the day. I think we're just trying to tell you guys different ways to make friends because making friends is how it leads to meeting people naturally and then in turn having a partner. Yeah. Yes. Yay. Good luck to you. Okay.
Where's the place I can go? Dude, just look up local clubs near you, local classes. What I did, if you're on some nerd shit, I looked for a local game store for D&D.
Oh,
that
yeah.
had open D&D things.
Yeah,
That
I've
was
seen
fun.
people playing those before. The way I actually made almost all my friends post college is they would be like, we lived, or at least in Seattle, we all lived in the same building. Because a lot of
Oh.
people, you know, of similar ages and like all
Mhm.
these like tech cities and cities with a lot of young people, everyone's around the same age. So
Hmm.
people kind of just like naturally become friends because we're in
Mhm.
proximity to each
I
other.
mean, that's nice. I never really made. I've like tried to make friends with people that
With
like live near
neighbors
me, and like,
before?
bro, it just doesn't work. Like even where I live
Yeah.
now, like sometimes I'll be like trying to wave to my neighbors, like, okay, sorry.
Yeah,
but they're
no,
like
it
a little
definitely doesn't
young.
work all the
I think they're
time.
like college students or something. But I feel like younger people are not as
No,
But
'cause
if
they
an
have
old
so many-
person,
they-
an old person would love to be friends with their neighbors. Like,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no, that's very much like post-grad energy. Like
That's
we
where
would
we met. That is where we met. That's right. That's my IRL
Oh,
friend.
cute,
Hi,
IRL.
Keely. That is where. See, that is where I met. Look, long-term friend. I joined their D&D campaign and everything. You just got to be bold enough to put yourself out there, guys. It's scary at first, especially joining a club, but that's why I like club type things where you can reoccurringly
Right.
go, because then you can like not say shit
And
the
there's
first couple
also more
times,
people
but like
there.
simply showing face
Mhm.
and people recognizing you, like, oh, I think you were here last week, weren't you? Like that will, for the socially awkward, I feel like that kind of stuff is so helpful, because if it's like a one-time event or something, then you're gonna have that pressure to be like, okay, I have to meet people right now, today, versus like something reoccurring. I feel like lowers the stakes,
Yeah.
lowers the stress.
So they have bulletin boards. Oh yeah, true. Okay, does this one seem? Let me see.
Okay, I think this is good.
Okay.
Am I reading this one?
I
Or you? Wait, me, right?
I think so. Okay, this is by male 39 tech engineer.
Okay, fellow tech. I recently started seeing a new woman. She's pretty awesome. I find her very comforting and chill to be around. The conundrum, however, is how I met her and navigating my feelings around this. She is the boss of the funeral arranger and funeral company that buried both of my parents. I met her submitting items to have buried with me. Buried with my mother, so we've had a few dates, and she's very nice. But my concern is the fact that our meeting is a meat trauma for
Instead of
me.
being cute.
So far, it has not been a problem, but I'm concerned about whatever trauma may manifest. I'm going to therapy, so I'm definitely working on myself, but curious to know your thoughts on this situation. How can I best navigate whatever relationship I establish with this woman?
Interesting start. I mean, I don't think you have to look at it as a bad way. Think about it like
It's fate.
a sad.
Your parents were bringing you guys together.
Yeah, your parents are like, damn, can't leave my son on this earth without him getting some pussy.
But like seriously though, I feel like it's like you can choose to view it as like, oh, we met through this bad thing, but I feel like it can also be something
It's like
that
a
is more
silver lining.
beautiful.
Yeah,
in the
you could be
sense of,
like, from suffering, I have something very lovely that happened. Look at it positively.
And I'm guessing she's pretty qualified on being close with people who have experienced a loss recently. So that is something that I would say is a pro. And I would say also it's like you're not. Like, nothing bad is happening. You're worried that something bad could happen.
Yeah, you're psyching yourself out.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of in your head a lot. Like, if something bad was currently happening, I feel like that would have a little bit more validity. But I think you're just, like, worried about it. You're overthinking it. Like, love isn't always like the fairy tales where you just bump into the perfect stranger. Like, sometimes you meet people in weird ways.
Sometimes your parents die and you meet the funeral lady and you're like, she's fine as fuck. Damn.
Yeah, but even, like, think about all the submissions we've been having before this. So many people have trouble even meeting someone. So the fact that you've met someone that you have been able to romantically become involved with, go on dates with, and you're liking, don't let the way that you meet be such a negative deterrence from that.
Especially if it hasn't even caused an issue, like we said.
Exactly.
Like
you're going to therapy, so I feel like hopefully
you don't want to create an
bring up
issue out of nothing.
something specific.
Honestly. Yeah. But no, it sounds like it's good overall. I think that's like lovely. Like you can obviously you probably have what?
Without rain there would be no flowers.
Aww,
yeah.
That's
you
very
can take
lovely.
Something beautiful away from something tragic. I think that sometimes when we're going through bad things, it feels indulgent almost to be enjoying
or you feel
something.
guilty.
Yeah, like I don't want to project or speak for you in any way, but like sometimes when people are going through something, they feel guilty for having something good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think
like they don't deserve it.
Yeah, I
they
feel like that's like
sad.
subconsciously influencing you to think that something bad is going to happen and that like you should be thinking about your parents more or something like that. But I don't know, life has
and your parents love you and
pros
they want you to be
cons.
happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure they're like they're very joyous that you were able to find your flower in this rainstorm, as that person said. Do close the door and immediately found another open one. Yeah, when most people's family members die, they're just sad, and you get to have something lovely come out of that. So good luck to you, 39-year-old engineer. W, hope you don't get laid off. Okay. I feel like these ones, though, we've kind of covered.
Yeah.
Very similar. A lot of these
asking how to meet women.
Yeah.
Refer to earlier time.
Yeah, refer to earlier,
please.
just because we don't want to repeat ourselves. Okay. Okay, I think we can do this one. Okay, this was me. Okay. 30-year-old male doctor. I've been very close to a married female friend for almost 7 years. Recently, I had a family issue and stopped talking to her, even though we used to talk every single day, simply because I was overwhelmed. She got so hurt by this, treating it like I'm ignoring her and taking it like a breakup. I just can't understand why she is so hung out in this friendship, especially since she's married. Is this normal?
I mean, if you were texting someone every day for 7 years and then you kind of ghost them randomly, I think her feelings are valid.
Yeah, like,
you're
saying she can't value her friendship with you just because she's married.
Yeah.
I don't think that correlates. Like, she can still, if you guys talked every day, she clearly cared a lot about your friendship.
Yeah.
And now her friend
for 7 years too. It's
that's
this
fucking,
isn't like, I don't know.
Like that's a second grader.
Yeah. Like I feel like, and I understand also, like, as someone who goes through rough mental times, sometimes I can't even text my friends, and I have also been in a situation where, like, I have had people that I care about be really hurt by this. I think that being upfront and, like, really communicating that you're sorry is good. Like, I feel like you're kind of, like, put off by the fact that she's upset by this, but, like, honestly, I think that she's valid to be upset by
agree.
this. Like,
yeah,
I think that
if
I had a friend, like, if I was friends with someone texting them every day for 7 years and then they ghosted me, like,
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, even if they were going through something hard, and this is, like, I've tried to be understanding, because, again, I've been the ghosting person oftentimes, like, to the friend that's being ghosted, it feels shitty of, like, well, if we're friends, first of all, to the point that we talk every day, why didn't you feel like you could come to me about this?
Yes.
I think that sometimes people can be very hurt by this, and I'm guessing that is also fueling her upsetness, like, not just that you ghosted her, kind of, but also that, like, you didn't even feel like you could tell her about why. So, again, talking from the, person that oftentimes does the ghosting, I think that I've tried to be way more conscious of how that behavior can really ostracize and hurt your friends, and just be upfront. And, like, I can't change going through that, and, like, sometimes in life shit happens and you don't have that mental bandwidth to be talking with people, even the people you love. But I think letting them know, hey, I'm going through something right now, like, I love you, I care about you.
Yeah.
I just can't deal with
you just
right
tell
now,
them. I'm just confused why you're confused why she's upset. Like, if it was your close friend you talked to for 7 years, it would be weird if she wasn't upset, because your whole thing is like, oh, but she's married. Okay, you guys are friends. You guys don't have a romantic relationship as far as we know, right? She's allowed to value her friendships. It would be weird to not value a very long-term friendship like that.
I think women also do hold their friends to higher standards and are, like, less afraid to call out their friends for being bad friends. And I think that sometimes for men, they can be really off-put about this, like, why is she causing a fight? But, like, I think that being able to talk about the problem and then come out the other side will make your guys' friendships much, much stronger.
It sounds like he doesn't value their friendship, though, honestly. He's like, why is she confused? We only talked all the time for 7 years. And then I ghosted her. Why would she care? And I'm just like, why would she care? Like, were you just using her as a sounding board and you didn't give a fuck about her this whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Friendship breakups are real. Yeah, like, I think it's good to call out your friends when they are a bad friend, because you are simply giving them an opportunity to improve and be better. Sounds like you're not really wanting to seize that opportunity. You're wanting to be like, oh, you think I'm a bad friend? Well, fuck you. Instead of being like, you know what? I was kind of a bad friend for doing that.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I will try to be better and, like, at least let you know if I'm going through something next time. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
But I think that some people, like, cannot handle being called out by their friends for not being a good friend, but, like, it doesn't
a
have
lot
to
of
be the end of
people's
the world.
friendships
Like,
break up just because they get, like, called out on something small.
Yeah.
And they can't handle it, and it was never that big of a deal, and they just would rather not be in the friendship. I'm like, that's very childish.
That is very childish.
Yeah.
And again, it's showing that you aren't valuing their friendship. Because I think she cares about the friendship enough to fight for it. She's caring enough to call you out. Because if she really didn't give a fuck about you, she'd be like, all right, whatever, fuck this guy. I don't even care about texting
Which
him."
is just
But,
crazy because it's such a long, like 7 years.
I
Like,
know.
damn. I'm like,
I know.
I mean, I'm
What's
thinking
up,
about my
guys?
friendships I've had around that length.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, imagine if like Joy just stopped talking to me one day, I'd be like, what? That's so weird.
Yeah.
We have some missing details.
It'd be hard not
maybe.
to be a butthurt.
Yeah. I mean, you don't talk to someone that much if you don't care about your friendship. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think this one could. Ugh. Okay. This is by 31M.
Okay, how do you get closure when there is none? Went on 4 dates with somebody I met on the apps. On the last date, I dropped her off at her home, and she was later texting me how much fun she had, and next time she wanted to invite me over. Then around midnight, she texted me that she didn't want to continue. No reasons given, but I accepted it and wished her well. That was the end of our chat. Saw her back on the apps a few weeks later with new pics/prompts. It's been a few months, and sometimes I catch myself thinking of her. Thinking maybe I did something wrong. How do you move on from things like this? Oof. That is tough. I will say that is tough. And she is bogus for not telling you why.
Yeah.
Back to the ghosting. It's like, if you're going to ghost someone, romantic, friend, whatever, you should just at least tell them why. I think it's really bogus when people do it and like don't even tell the person why, because then you're always going to be wondering. Yeah, it's like a lack of closure. You have two options.
Well, I guess she didn't ghost him. She said she didn't want to continue.
Yes. Well, sorry. Ending something. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's bogus when someone like doesn't even say why, because then that other person is always going to be wondering what did I do? What did I do? It's like whether it's however you're ending it, I feel like you should at least give someone a reason.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a bullshit reason.
Right,
Like anything is better than nothing.
I usually am just
feel
like, oh, I'm
I
not
don't
ready
know.
for something serious, whether that's true or not.
Yeah, because when you hear when someone says that, all you have to think is they're having something within themselves. But I don't know. Clearly, she found out about something that she didn't like. I don't know how she found out about it. I don't know what it was, but clearly something happened.
Or maybe she was seeing someone that she was more interested in at the time.
Yeah, but it was like the same day. Right? Because she sent that text, and then later on that night, which leads me to believe that it was like something happened. She found out about something rather than simply like not having feelings anymore. Or something like that. Like the fact that it was like a big change between I had so much fun, I want to see you again, versus actually never mind.
Or something happened in her life that day, like she got. I don't know anything, like maybe she got fucking laid off or something. She's like, I don't have time for this, or like, you never know. I think the point is, it's out of your control. You will wonder forever, and it is to no value of you. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe high chance you didn't. And yeah, she just realized she wasn't that interested. But this will not help you. It just happens sometimes. There's so many factors, so many things that can come up in life. Yeah. There's no point beating yourself up.
I was gonna say, I was like, the healthy, safe option would be to try to put her out of your mind. But I don't know. Sometimes I will say, if you really want that closure and you're not afraid of confrontation, you can just like message her and just kind of be like, hey, I saw you're back on the apps, no pressure, or like what, just basically being like, can you just tell me why? And then sometimes.
Would you do that if you were him?
I have done that before.
Really?
I have done that before where
I
someone
wouldn't
was
do
trying
that.
to, well, it was like a guy that I dated, and then he tried to end things, but then was giving like bullshit reasons that were obviously bullshit reasons. So then I was like, hey, can we just like get a coffee and like talk? And then
I think in person, I think that's more valid. I
You
don't
can
think
do
I
that in
would.
person or
I don't think I would hunt down someone.
Yeah, I guess it's like tough because you can't really like get a truth like when it's via text, in my opinion.
Yes,
like
that's true.
So yeah, even just like asking to grab a coffee or something like that to get that closure, and then I don't know, I just kind of confronted him and was like, I can tell what you're saying is not true, like be straight up.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got my answer.
So what did he say?
He just like, I just don't love you anymore.
Oh,
and then
wow, it's like a K-drama.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I needed. Sometimes, like,
you need that straight up shit, yeah.
Because I think that sometimes people are just, like, they don't want to say that. Like, they think they're protecting you by being like, oh, it's not you, it's me, like, blah, blah, blah. Versus sometimes you need to hear that hard truth to, like, actually be able to move on. Because, like, that, I needed to hear that to actually move on. I was being, like, hung up and shit. Being, like, because, again, when you don't have that closure, you just always are thinking, like, what could I have done? What could I have done? And, like, I don't know. It's very, very hard to move on from things when you don't have closure. So I do understand.
It is,
that
but I'm also like,
aspect.
I think there's like not a huge chance he'd be able to get that convo because it's only 4 dates. They were just talking.
That's
it
true.
wasn't like a
my situation was like a relationship.
Right, right.
So
Like, I
guess
think if
that is
someone's in a
different,
relationship,
but-
they owe that to you.
Yeah.
But someone you're just talking to, honestly, like it would be great if they give that, and I
Yeah.
think it's nice. But they don't necessarily owe it to you to the same degree, so I think it's going to be more difficult to get that. I think it's best to just kind of push it out of your mind, and like you probably didn't do anything wrong. Don't overanalyze it. There's so many factors into why people decide.
I just hate when people don't say why.
I know,
Like, I just
I
think,
know.
and I guess that, and this is just a personal thing, I guess, of like, I just always would want to tell the person
Yeah.
why. I wish most people would, because then you can at least
No, I
allow
always
that
do
person
too,
to grow.
but
like,
yeah.
hey, you talk about yourself too much, dude. I hate spending time with you. Like, you can allow that person an opportunity to grow, and by depriving them of that, I think that you're just protecting your own mental self rather than, I don't know, but it's people's lives. I guess do what you want.
But if they told you why, maybe don't try and convince them to date you again. My friend has gotten rude or convincing her type of response. Oh yeah, that's the worst. Don't try and convince them to go out with you.
That's why, yeah, you just gotta be mean.
But yeah, I would say I wouldn't hunt down someone for 4 dates.
Yeah, I guess the 4 dates thing.
Yeah, for a relationship, sure, or like something more exclusive. But just don't assume you did something wrong. There's a high chance in a lot of these things it's just out of your control. They had a life change and it didn't fit in. They thought about it more and realized maybe you weren't long-term compatible. They found out something that might not have been bad, but like it wasn't compatible. Like they're like, oh, I found out this person's religious. That wouldn't work. They should have told you, but like you can't force them.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you could send her a message to ask, but
That's probably the most.
don't find her in person.
No,
I guess.
no,
no,
no.
definitely not.
No, definitely don't.
Even
do
though those
that.
conversations are always better in person.
Yeah. Rip.
Rip.
Indeed. It's okay though.
Yeah.
At least be glad it also ended
happens.
quicker.
Yeah.
Opposed to you getting more attached. It's above our pay grade.
We're not qualified for that.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow. Do you think this one is too similar to the other ones?
Well, I feel like this is more about standards rather than
Okay.
like how to meet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So guys, any primers? Any joint hype train? let us e-beg. Okay.
Where are the signs?
Please.
Don't make me curse you through the screen.
Say an incantation. Draw like a little pentagram or something like that. Oh my god! I was telling them that the concert I went to yesterday, Travis Kelce went up on stage and grabbed the mic and started making CTE sounds. And I was like, it literally sounded like incantations. He's like, razor.
It sound like a gremlin.
No. And I was like, bro, this shit's gonna start floating out here. Like, we need to
I
stop.
did not see that. Not me,
No,
not me.
it was ridiculous. Okay, is this? I always forget.
You.
Okay. 29 male. Is the bar really in hell for men? I always hear women say that, and then I wonder how come I have such a hard time finding a long-term compatible partner. I've been living on my own for 8 years, decent career, own a house, generally responsible adult, they can take care of themselves, but I'm socially awkward / anxious. Just wonder how complete bums / losers get into long-term relationships. I'm not angry and not blaming anybody, and nobody owes me anything. I only blame myself for my social awkwardness. It just baffles me when people say the bar is in hell. What's your thought? I think my thoughts have been like the bar has always been in hell, but gradually the bar is getting a bit higher. I think as women, like, in our current generation have more independence, don't need to rely on as men as much, are allowed to, get jobs, go to school, all that. We're able now to have more standards.
Yes.
Yeah. So the bar is raising. But for some people with low confidence, the bar is in hell. I think those bums have partners because a combo of things. One, looking for women with no confidence. And then 2, they might have Riz. And like they might be like
they might have
socially, even though they might not be like nice people or like.
Unfortunately, the socially awkward / anxious thing is a big hindrance.
Yeah,
in the
they probably have
dating
charisma.
market, unfortunately. And as someone who good social skills, COVID. Yeah, so I'd be awkward and anxious sometimes too. I think that it's just hard to interact with people when they're like that, I will say. I think you should just have some drinks.
Kaylee's advice is always like, why don't you just get blackout?
Well,
okay?
not blacked out, but like, I don't know, at least for me, like, that's
yeah.
why I have way easier time, like, literally talking to random people if I just am like, I mean, they call it a social lubricant for a little bit, but genuinely, I think that, I don't know, I feel like when guys are awkward and stuff, like, sometimes that is, unfortunately, a turn off to girls, even though there are girls that are into that, like, personally, like, I kind of would take that over a really cocky guy.
Sure. But I think that the true thing that most people like is like casual, quiet confidence. Like they're just naturally charismatic.
Confidence is always going to be attractive.
Yeah, they're good at talking to everyone, men, women.
Yeah. Maybe you just need to do some things to boost your social confidence.
Why don't you abuse prescription Adderall? Because, you know, as a lifelong on and off Adderall taker, I'm already pretty socially confident, but damn do I want to talk on the days that I medicate. That was a joke. Don't do that. Well, that and a vodka soda. Oh, shit. You're on top of the world at that point. You're like God.
I do feel like that, yeah, because I feel like at least that's why most people do like to meet people at the bars and at clubs, because like just having one drink or two drinks, like, and I'm sure that y'all in chat, you freaking know it really does help, because I feel like so much of what makes awkwardness, like social interactions awkward when you're socially awkward, is like you're hesitating about what you're gonna
overthinking.
say. You're like thinking like, oh, should I say this? Well, if I say this, it might be safe to, like, you're just like having all those thoughts and like, you know, alcohol is a depressant. I feel like it kind of helps those thoughts be a little quieter. And once you can like have a few good social interactions, then you hopefully don't need the drinks anymore, right? Like I think it should be about building that confidence first, and then kind of putting yourself out there help, again. Though, yes,
I cry when I drink. Is that attractive? Yes. Very. Cry more. Cry more.
But yeah, I'm always, I know, it's so easy to just be in your head in those situations. Yes, that's why people like to meet people. Like, I mean, come on, think of like literally all of human history, right? People like to get drunk and be at social situations.
Yeah, or they're like eating
human,
a mushroom,
you know?
or they're drinking some spoiled milk, OG liquor, you know,
so
getting some ale.
Yes.
Go to the tavern, get some ale. This is a
historically proven method, okay? I'm not out here giving untested advice, I would say. But obviously the goal is to eventually not be awkward when you are sober as well, but I don't know. It's okay to need a little lubricant to get
also
back
just
out
like
there.
Go out with your homies, like men and women ideally, and just get more used to socially interacting, and the awkwardness will go away. Or also, I don't know what kind of women that you're into, because sometimes we don't have enough info on this, but sometimes I do meet like very awkward guys, which is nothing wrong with that, but they're into like these very like, you know, like they want like the girls they find attractive are like some baddie who is like, you know, much more forward. I'm like, if you're more
but
shy,
that's like kind of a good makeup, because like that's why I like the more shy, awkward guys.
If they
because
can get it, but if they can't, you know, start easier.
Just
like,
become
talk to some
sexy
awkward
as
girl.
fuck and then like stand in the corner.
Just mog in the corner.
But like I will say, I think that as a girl who is into reserved guys, like there's nothing wrong with being reserved in anything, but the hope is that if you do engage in a conversation, you can at least have a conversation. Like you don't need to be the most outgoing talkative guy ever.
You just need to know how to talk to people.
Yeah, just be able to carry a conversation, and you will be able to go much farther. I think, so much of social awkwardness is like the lack of practice. That's literally it.
I think also being aware of your social awkwardness.
Especially if you work from home. If you work from home,
that's true.
You're always going to be a little socially awkward, unfortunately. Like,
I think being bashful is cute. I like when guys are bashful. I like when they're aware. Like, if you're awkward, instead of worrying so much about, be aware about it, be able to make a joke about it. You know, that will always warm people up a lot. But this is all just practice. Yeah. This is all things that you can only solve by doing. Or go find the awkwardest woman you've ever met, and maybe comparatively, like find the girl who is at like FurryCon, fursuit, doesn't look at anyone with her real face, nothing, and maybe she'll be like, well, damn, like, he's more socially capable than me. Shit, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah. Or even just like if you go to like somewhere where you can like have something to talk about, like a common interest, like if it was a convention or like some kind of social club, I think that also makes it way easier to not be awkward, because you have something to talk about. That's why clubs are nice too, because you usually like have an activity that you're doing that you can talk about and focus on. You don't have to be like, oh, the weather. Oh my god,
I heard some of the worst riz ever. I was in line flying back to New York,
Mhm.
from New York to LA. And you know when you board the plane, you're in that little passageway,
Yes.
right? So we were stopped there, so random people were just talking to each other, and the guy behind me, a few people behind me, was trying to rizz up this girl, and he's like, I can see his brain like moving. He's like trying to figure out
The
what to say to
wheels,
her.
the
And you know what
gears.
he says? He's like, so where are you flying to? We're boarding a flight to Los Angeles right now. And she's just like, LA? And he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh.
Oh gosh.
Ow.
You be thinking, he don't be thinking.
Yeah, the hamster wheel. And like he meditated
the
on that for like
loading.
2 minutes. I know.
The loading and then coming to a wrong conclusion.
Yeah, and then he was like, do you like LA? She's like, yeah. And he's like,
Nice.
cool. And I'm like, ooh. Ooh. He was too old to be hitting on her though, I will say.
Oh.
So it was fine. I was like, damn, bro, you're fucking 45 years old. That's the best you got. Talking to like a 22-year-old. Oh, we kind of already touched on this though.
Yeah.
Like where to find friends. Oh my God.
Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna
What?
go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah,
really
go
quick.
for it.
If you want to do one without me, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I'll wait for you. When you pick the wrong problem in the dating game, you can't rewind. Yeah, when you're playing like Love in Deep Space or something like this. LOL. Yeah, damn. Everyone out here in the trenches with the dating stuff, it seems. It reminds me of on October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd. Classic Mean Girls quote. No more algae in the fish tank? Yeah, I fixed the algal bloom. I got anti-algae plants and I put in an algae solution. The main issue is that I had too much sunlight in my room. My room is too bright. And you know, algae is a photosynthetic plant. So, yeah. You have great chemistry. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Speedball. Rip the fish tank command. It's okay. It'll probably return. Yeah, I think a lot of these issues can honestly be solved by, I think what a lot of people don't want to realize is socialization, be that with romantic partners, potential romantic partners, be that with friends, be that with fucking coworkers. It's literally all just a muscle that you train. And some people are naturally better at it than others, sure. But unfortunately, the answer is always like, you must go do. And I think a lot of people, they're always looking for like all these cheat codes and tips and tricks on like, how can I skip this and just get to the goal I want, get to having a partner, get to having friends. And I'm like, unfortunately, you can't. You know, you gotta do. 5 Hearts Under One Roof is my dating guideline. You guys know Dream Daddy Dating Simulator? It's like when you're a gay single dad and you date other gay single dads. I played it on stream like years and years ago when I first started streaming. God, channel your inner Yumon. Yeah, maybe don't use 5 Hearts, actually. You can't speedrun anything genuine. Yeah, and there can be tips and trips like, oh, go try this friend app, all that. But you can't wave your magic wand. I think a lot of it might also be related to the fact that like we are very instant gratification brained right now in our current world. So then we think everything, including like relationships, are something we can get with instant gratification. And unless you're like a gay dude on Grindr, you can't just be getting pussy immediately. You gotta work for it. I'm also gonna pee.
Bathroom break. How are you guys doing? What did I miss? Talking about getting bitties? Glasses off? No, it's pulling a therapist core outfit together. You guys think my outfit is therapist core enough? Minus the obvious. I was going for a tell me about all your secrets vibe. Seafood, please. Oh, don't make me hungry. I'm craving something good. Gotta channel your inner human. Wait, what is that? Am I missing something? Enjoying y'all advice. Hey, I know this is fun. I haven't done an advice stream since I was like in college, I think. But I used to love doing advice streams. Most of the 90% of advice streams though are like, how do I meet people? So they get a little repetitive sometimes. I always like the unique ones. Where do I sign up? My secret is I don't have secrets. That way I don't have to lie because my memory sucks. That is true. That is true. I think too hard to keep track of everything. Oh my goodness. You guys brought up seafood. What are your guys' favorite cuisines? I would say my number one is Chinese food. I also really like Japanese and Korean. All of those cuisines are also really good here in LA. How long were y'all doing streams so far? Wait, what do you mean? Like, how long are we streaming today? No, exactly. We are gonna go somewhere after this, though. Funs. Fun. Chinese, Mexican. Oh yeah, the Mexican food here is also really good. Vodka. We'll be going out tonight. It's a Saturday. I'm gonna be touching grass. Asian cuisine is peak. I really like umami flavors a lot. Like, I feel like I like the flavor profiles that are more common in Asian cuisines than like European cuisines. I feel like they're a little more herby and earthy.
Love a fresher.
Yeah. I mean, like, in your lifetime so far, how many streams have I done? Is that what you're...
I don't think she counts that.
Yeah, I don't have that number off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
No, sometimes Twitch chatters are so like wholesomely autistic. They're like, actually, do you remember the exact date of your first stream? And you're just like, I don't think most people don't have that on the top of their head.
At least 2, yes.
Yeah.
At least 2. That would be correct.
Or they're just trying to like find something to say, but they don't know what to say. They're like, do you like food? I'm like, yeah.
No, actually, I don't at all. I've touched grass. See, look, I got a badge for it.
Ooh.
Heck yeah, the IRL badge. All right, back to business here.
Mhm.
Back to
Let's see.
ice skating.
Okay, this one's just about getting yourself out there with friends. So I think we're gonna skip that one because we want the more niche shit now. Oh my god. Should we do this one?
I mean, for content, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, girl, what? Oh shit. This is. I'm just some of these. I'm like, bruh. All right. I think this is submitted by Guy. I think.
Is it me or you?
I'll just read it so short. How to know if a girl is a freak in bed on the first date, but not ask, "Are you a freak in bed?" Because I'd like to have a second date and not get slapped.
You should just ask her how she feels about her dad.
I mean,
I will say, I feel like that is something you kind of just have to like find out.
yeah.
Like, honestly,
That's something you find out. And you can't just be like
you cannot find out in advance, unfortunately.
Yeah,
like,
no.
that is something that you kind of have to find out in the moment. And yeah, dead ass.
That's funny.
I also think that, like, yeah, go on 3 dates. On the third date,
It's something you naturally suss out.
I was
too.
gonna say, yeah, you kind of, like, as things start to get heated, because even if someone's freaked out, they probably don't want to be freaked out on the first date anyways. Like, I feel like doing freak shit, you should at least, like, you should always do vanilla shit first, and then go to the freak shit. Like, you shouldn't be, like, freak shit
like
off the bat.
Yeah,
like,
imagine if you're hooking up with a girl first time and she puts 4 fingers in your butt.
Yes.
And you're like, damn, I kind of wish you asked me.
Because I feel like all freak shit involves an element of trust.
Right.
Especially,
trust, communication.
Yeah. Especially if it's, like,
consent.
very classic. Like, I imagine, like, oh, what, you want to be, like, slapping and choking her at least, like...
Or he wants to be slapped.
Yeah, or even, like, either way, like, there's trust that that person isn't going to go too far. So she wants to have that trust with you, so you should just always start off as normal. But yeah, I think first date freak shit is wild. Yeah, like, not a first date activity, I would say.
I just think it's the fact that this question is even being asked is silly because I'm like, it's just something you will understand organically. Like, why are you so impatient? This goes back to
yeah, like, clearly
instant
you're not
gratification.
even a freak, dude. If you can't even find the freaks, then you might not be that much of a freak
Right,
yourself.
a freak can
like, you're
sense
probably like,
out
oh, I just want to.
a freak.
Yeah, like.
Also, I will say, don't assume, for example, like if you see some girl and she has like a septum piercing and like 8
Yeah.
tattoos, don't assume just off the bat she's a mega freak. Some people just like that aesthetic. And then on the flip side, sometimes you will meet like some like cute little church girl and she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't assume. Don't assume.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like also, like, a lot of people are willing to try things with their partner. So even if someone, like, isn't freaked out when you met them, like, who knows? Maybe once you guys are together, they might be open to trying things. I think that that element of trust is so important, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like you should ever really be trying to do freak shit with someone
Yeah.
on the first day. Like, you're gonna make someone uncomfortable. No one's probably gonna have that great of a time.
You're gonna have an assault
like,
charge.
Yeah, I'm trying to dissuade from no
Yeah.
freak shit on the first date,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
at least wait till date 3.
Just let it happen naturally. At least just
Yeah.
describe Lotus. Lotus is the most wholesome person I've ever met. Hang out with Mormons. Oh, ask if they went to Catholic school growing up. Those people are repressed people in general. You know what I've actually noticed? Mild TMI, but I think this is interesting. So most of the men I've dated have been normies, like they're not in content or in entertainment or anything like that. The vast majority, like 80% of them. And you would think that the men who are in content or in creative fields, all that, would be freakier because they're more creative people. They're more out there people. In my opinion, the freakier ones have been like the ones who have very vanilla lives.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well,
like
it's the tech bros.
The tech bros.
The tech bros are the freaked out
No,
ones.
they are. They are. Bro, they're
Like,
freaky as
if I
fuck.
had to think of a male group that was freaked the fuck out, it's the tech bros.
No. Because all they do is sit at the computer all day. Code monkey code. So they're trying to do some crazy shit.
They got 6 monitors.
Yeah. When they're finally allowed to log out, you know.
Yeah.
But if they're in a creative field, like they already get that weird shit from their general life. Like they're look at them licking each other. Oh, my babies.
Look at their kissing.
I know, guys. The cats are making everyone happy pride. No, they love each other so much. They're literally like. They're just like little life partners. It's so beautiful. They might slap each other if they stare at each other too hard. A lot of times they go into making out and they start smacking each other with their paws.
They're like taking turns like licking each other's like snout.
I know. They're also trying to assert dominance because they say the cat that does more grooming is the dominant cat.
Oh, so they're just like, like one gives the other I gotta get two
literally.
licks.
They're like doming back and forth on each other. Oh. They heard us talking.
One of those cats is staring at the other one. The other cat's like,
they're like,
looking.
no, because Oliver,
like,
he knows
I dare you.
the one on the left because he's a pussy. But he's like, if we look at each other, I'm getting.
He's closing his eyes. He's like, I will not look.
He doesn't want to see. The thing about Oliver is he's a pussy, but he's also kind of like a bitch in the sense he'll throw the first punch, but then he'll run. Like he will not hold his own. Sorry, we were distracted by the cats. 2 cats are so fun. I know.
And it's like me. Sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll just like start looking at my bunnies. But guys,
well, how can you not look at that? They're just yeah. Why you guys fat? You guys are so fat. Oh, my children. But yeah, good luck on that. Freaky guy, or attempt guy who's trying to be freaky.
He's low-key a wannabe freak, but
yeah, we can smell a real freak.
I believe you can get to real freaked out status one day, but like have some patience.
Okay, the guy who's getting a little fat, I can't really. I mean, we're not dietitians. Okay. Wow. I think this is silly. All right, you want to read it?
Would like to get into a polycule with some hot women, but I am not very attractive or funny. Just a normal guy.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't got shit.
How can I do that? How can I get my own personal harem? There's nothing special about me, but like obviously I should be having multiple hot women dating me.
Have you seen a man in a polycule? The literal joke is that it's always 2 women and the most unassuming man ever. Literally
I got
ever.
low XP. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the strat.
Here, I just look up polycule. This is what I see first. It's never the whole point of the polycule is it's never like
it's not about looks.
Yeah, it's never like this hot ass guy and 2 women. Everyone's just like, why is it the most colorful looking queer women of all time and some dude they found on the street? Like if you are some dude you found on the street.
Yeah, I just feel like it's very unreasonable to just be like, yeah, I want to have like multiple hot girlfriends. Like,
yeah, you can't even get one. Why are you acting
try
like
getting one first and then see if you can go from there. But like the fact that they're specifying that they just basically want to be in a polycule, but specifically with hot women, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know what their definition of hot is, but if you're talking like conventional hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like clearly that's what they're caring about. They're not saying like, oh, like, they're not actually caring about being in a polycule.
Can you even handle 2 relationships? One relationship is
one
work,
relationship
let alone
with
2.
multiple people.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. So but there's still 2 individual relationships on
Well,
top.
I feel like that's like even more work if it's like 2 individuals and you gotta tend to both versus this you can kind of like tend as a unit.
Yeah.
Group sex session, let's go.
I broke the stereotype with my husband and partner, now ex-boyfriend. They both are hot. We love that. We love that.
I love that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it can be done, but like, if this person can't even get one hot woman to be with them,
you guys are skipping steps. Once again, instant gratification. You're skipping steps. Hang out.
Don't even know what to do with one baddie. Exactly. Let's see if you can handle one. Then
go hang out in Bushwick. Go hang out. It all leads back to Bushwick. If you hang out in Bushwick, Go buy some hot lesbians, some drinks at a bar, and see the vibe. That's honestly the best cheat code I can give you.
Hell yeah.
They want 2 hot wives with bearded lizards and a silo of lentils. Wait, what?
Oh, hi. Yes.
Oh, you want to squeeze him?
Please.
Here, rub his tummy. Rub it. Oh my god, he loves the tum tum rub. You love tums.
Sorry, I like squishing your little beads.
No, he says those are his little nipples out because he licks his body, so he's balding. Why are you balding, Oliver? Because you licked himself. You silly little naked nug. I like to make him dance.
See it.
Okay, Oliver, ready? Show Kaylee your dance. Ready? He's at the rave. He's go da 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 da.
Wait, guys, we need a full view.
Shuffle,
Obviously.
Shuffle.
Oh.
And then the beat drops. And then he starts headbanging at the rail.
Wow.
He was like, yeah. He's a versatile dancer, little Ollie. Yeah, look at you, Olive. I know he's such a chill cat. He just loves being held and squeezed. He used to do a fan clack, I know, or before I know he's gonna learn like finger gloving or something like that. I know, dude. I hate finger glovers. That's actually like one of my specific icks. I get really uncomfortable.
Wait, how often are you are you encountering?
Well, I go to raves. So
what do they be at raves like that?
Yeah, so finger glovers are actually.
I've seen some videos on TikTok.
So
that's all I see.
they're from rave culture, and what they'll do is sometimes if you're like lit and you're having a good time, they'll come up to you and start gloving for you in your face because they think that you want to see that. Like, it's not ill-meaning, but for me, I don't like strangers in my personal space. Yeah. And I also think the facial expressions they make are really cringe. So
what are their facial expressions?
Things I can't even do. Oh. Literally, yes, literally. Like, they're very overly facially expressive, which like I'm not really.
I don't know what they do. So honestly. I only see the ones where they go like.
Yes, dude. Sometimes they'll have 2 people, and they'll like stack on top of each other with 4 hands. No, it's so uncomfortable, man.
Get into gloving.
No. Wait, why the fuck are you so good at that, Loki? You should not be that good at that.
All right, next time I show up, guys, I'm gonna
bring finger gloves to TwitchCon. No, another thing is too. This was how it was explained to me back in the day, like in the 90s. During earlier rave culture, there wasn't
1900s.
Yeah, there wasn't big screens or anything, so you kind of had to have your own entertainment. But now there's like giant visuals. Like we don't need people finger gloving in your face. Mm-hmm. I just remember
we don't need that. We're good.
My friend brought one up to me when I was like really fucked up, and she's like, "Do you enjoy this?" And I almost cried. I was like, "No, get him away from me!
I'm seeing visions."
Oh God. Sorry if anyone here is a finger glover.
Any glovers in chat?
Yeah, any glovers in chat? Let us know. Yeah, why are you so good at it? Do it again.
What?
Do it again.
What? This thing? That's all.
Like
all I'm doing is this.
I can't do that.
I can do like the.
So you can do that.
Great by gloving.
You'd be good at that.
I'm gonna break into the gloving.
Oh my God. Before we know it, we're gonna catch. She doesn't even listen to EDM. She's
Next
gonna
time
just
we do a collab, I'm just gonna show.
Please, God.
Like, she's just gonna be like,
my routine. Close your eyes or something for you. Oh my God.
Wait, that's so funny. I'm just like imagining like being somewhere and like you just like got gloves on you and you're just like waiting for a moment to glove.
I'd rather have you pull a gun on me. I'm not even kidding. Okay, that's not an advice thing.
I know how to glove. They got some classes.
No, not. They're asking you the gay question.
Wait,
okay, let me explain that.
What is the gay question?
It's this homosexual ethics question.
Homosexual ethics.
I do want your take on it. Okay, so this is a famous meme, and I've showed this to my chat a lot of times. I put this on the chat census. So it says, Kaylee, what's your answer to the no loads refused pimped out cummed up event? Let me show you. It's crazy.
Sounds crazy. Sounds crazy.
And all gays know this. Like, I showed this to Austin Show. He's like, of course. We've all talked about this problem.
Damn.
Like, it's very... Okay, so pretty much it was a tweet.
Okay.
It was a viral tweet from like 10 years ago. And it's this gay guy, and he's asking a poll. He said, is it ethical to attend a no loads refused, pimped out cum dump event if the bottom has blocked you on Twitter, even though you've never talked to them and have no idea why? You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going with... Wait, hold on. So is it unethical?
Is it unethical for him to go?
I'm going to go with kinda.
Yeah, I think it's at least somewhat
It's kinda
unethical.
sus.
I agree.
But if they knew you and blocked you, then it would definitely I would be on the definitely. But like, I do feel like I'm on the kind of because it's like they might not even remember why they blocked you. Like they might not even know who you are.
Right.
Like.
They
might have just seen some tweet of yours they didn't fuck with. Like, some people be quick with the block button like that. And especially if, like, again, you don't even know why they blocked you. Like, if it was, like, you did some shit, you know why.
But
or
they
even,
don't
like,
know
they
each
knew
other.
you, but it's like, they might
I would just say, like, don't risk it. But yeah, this
Yeah.
has been an ethical question and conundrum for years.
It's not ethical, I'll say that.
It's not
ethical. It's just, like...
He probably has a reputation of being a selfish top.
Interesting. He did some obvious fuck shit. Obvious.
Well, the thing is, they don't know,
they don't
each,
know
other.
each other.
They've never
That's what
met.
I'm saying. Like,
They've
they
never
don't know
met
each other.
So
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if this was someone that this person knew, or like even like, oh, like they blocked me after I did this, like I don't know, but
yeah,
that's my answer. I just chose one of the options.
I've never heard
your option.
I would say it's decently unethical. I would
were
just
you
say
in the yes definitely group? There was yes definitely, there was kinda, then there was
I don't know if it's yes definitely, but like if I was the top, I wouldn't go. If I was him, I wouldn't go.
I see.
I wouldn't risk it.
I guess I don't know. I don't really know how those situations worked. I assumed there wasn't a ton of like personal, intimate. I thought you were gonna be there to add your come to the dump and then you're dipping.
Yeah.
But if there's like anything more than that, then maybe no. But I assumed you were just gonna like
he's
it was
just
like I thought it was like a Bonnie Blue type of situation. Like you're just showing up.
Yeah.
Then you're leaving.
But what if he shows up and the guy's like, "Oh, I hated you because the bottom's like, I actually hate you because I saw that
Then get him
tweet."
out. Don't let him dump.
Yeah. That's true.
Then get him out of there.
I've never read that say. I know everyone's like first in my bloodline to hear these words. No, really. But yeah, if you guys don't know, some of you guys knew what that meme was beforehand, right? That's why it's a meme in my community. This is like this meme has been known. This has been known.
I guess I live under a rock. Might be.
At least she's actually a gay man. That is my culture. Yeah. See, thank you, bro. Like people, this has been in the talks for at least 5 years.
I mean, it did say no loads refused, guys.
Right.
So that's also
half
part
of my
the
female friends were like, no loads refused, no loads refused.
I'm like, no loads refused. Like, that's why I put kind of, because I'm like, if it was like, they should at least put we reserve the right to refuse any load.
Some loads refused.
Some loads refused.
Select loads refused.
Yeah, but clearly they just want all the cum they can get. Maybe they don't give a shit if the guy's some random stranger they blocked on Twitter.
Yeah,
they're collecting samples. They might be using.
Oh my god, it might be like
conducting
a
scientific. Why don't sperm banks?
Wait, I just thought
of
that. Like, what if
kinds of events.
You don't want to pay male men for their sperm donations? You could just have a gay. You could collect so much.
Be like, and when you're done,
it's illegal.
All the bottoms come over here and empty into these
containers. And then like 20 years later, they're like, Dad, and you're like, I'm gay.
They get a certificate.
Yeah, you're like
collected out of an orgy. I'm an orgy baby.
Tweet a woman use. Did you see that tweet? This woman used of Asmongold as her pre-transition pic. Oh,
jump scare.
That's psychotic. That's God.
Wait, what?
I think they're asking like how to hit on women and not come off weird. You think that one's it's kind of schizo written.
I don't know. I'm like trying to compute what exactly they're saying here, and it's not computing.
This one we've covered a lot, I feel like.
I trust your judgment.
That one's like, sure, yes, but it's like, what are you supposed to say about that? That's above the... It could be interesting to talk on.
Yes.
Okay. This person's saying, I disagree with the idea that you shouldn't ghost someone. Some guys just want to debate you out of ending the relationship. So you're saying that ghosting is ethical because you're afraid they're going to convince you to stay. So therefore you ghost because that's your only quote unquote clean way out. I don't think I agree with that.
I don't agree with that
I mean, just stand on business. Like, if you don't want to be in it, don't be in it.
Yeah, just don't be a little...
Yeah,
honestly, like, just don't cave. Like, I think that, again, it's like you shouldn't ghost, i.e. you shouldn't just never, like, stop talking to someone and never tell them why.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that
You
like,
can't move
end
and
things.
leave
Yeah,
on.
like
Right,
you can end
right,
things, and then
right.
they can try and say what they want. And you can be like, okay, well, I already said my 2
Yeah.
cents. I don't really care about what you have to say.
Mhm.
You can like, you don't have to be like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't. I think ghosting is unethical because you just literally like never. Sometimes like ghosting is also like you're not even ending anything. Ghosting
Sure.
literally means you're not even having the balls to ending things. You just literally stop talking to that person. So
Hmm.
I don't agree with that. I think that you should always just say, "Hey, this isn't working out." That's why I was even saying like even if you're giving some bullshit excuse, whatever. Like I just think that ghosting is just messed up because it's always gonna fuck with the person that's getting ghosted. Like
Yeah.
you know they're always gonna be upset for longer than they need to. They're always gonna like it's just dragging on the situation for everyone. And if you actually wanted things to end, you would have the balls to end things.
Yeah.
Instead of being I just think ghosting is very weak and selfish.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Some people can be very
Yeah.
manipulative, though, is what Omega was saying. Well, okay, I think this is obviously, like, all this advice is very general, and we're assuming that the people are not, like, evil or manipulative or,
Yes.
like,
If it's
sure,
like an abuse,
yeah, sure, if you're dating, like,
type
an
of situation,
abusive
yes, we're talking
person,
generally. We are talking
yes, that's
generally,
fine for you
like-
to just leave. Like, I've had friends who've, you know, dated guys who are, like, emotionally, physically, sexually, whatever, abusive. Sure, leave. That's fine. You don't owe a bad person
Yeah.
any sort of closure. But yes, on average, probably say it. I think this person implying they've already said their piece, but they keep getting convinced to stay. Sure, I mean, if they've already said their piece, I wouldn't even count that as ghosting.
Yeah, then that's
like
not
they
ghosting,
said
yeah.
their piece.
Ghosting
Then
is literally like
it's when you
go
don't say your
ghost.
piece.
Yeah, it's literally when you go ghost. But there's never gonna be closure with ghosting. So if you're saying your 2 cents and then the other person couldn't accept it, like yeah, that's not necessarily ghosting. That's just they're not accepting it. You know?
No, that's them just trying to push you.
Like
I think if you tell them, hey, I'm not interested anymore. I don't think this relationship's good for me, and you get the fuck out. That's not ghosting. You did your part.
like you can say your 2 cents and block them on everything, and like that's still not ghosting because you said why. Like ghosting is literally just like you just fully stop talking. And I'm sure like everyone's probably had an experience being ghosted. Like literally just think about how that made you feel, how long you were like wondering for, even if it was like, you know, there was a guy that was upset about that happening after 4 dates. Like regardless, I just think it's always good to just at least just say like, hey, this isn't working out, rather than like simply never talking.
Unless
to
they're
them
evil.
again.
Once again, that's
Yeah.
like I've never ghosted anyone who's normal, but I've had like men who are like pursuing me and they're psychos.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
usually
okay,
say
well,
my
I'm
2
not gonna no, because the more you talk to a crazy person, the more they think that.
Well, then you can block them.
They
though.
can
You
talk
can still
to
say your
you.
2 cents though. No.
Sometimes I think with like really crazy people, like I'm talking like actually insane,
Mm.
or like actually like dudes, like you hear they have like histories of like abusing women or all that. It's just like the most minimal combo is the best because they always want to keep
That's what I'm saying.
talking.
Like, say your 2 cents and then block them. That's what I normally do. But I guess I'm also willing to get into it if I have to. But yeah, I don't know.
If they cray K, keep your peace and dip. Yes, can we block Miss Kip now? Girl, everyone should have blocked that motherfucker, but I assume he's probably not in your guys' DMs. So
If I've only ghosted men that I knew would give me psychic damage trying to talk with them, yeah. I mean, everyone's different, you know. Just because I feel like I wouldn't do something doesn't mean that you guys have to
it's
have
all
my same
situational.
vibes, yeah.
With obviously use your best
mhm.
judgment. Nothing is a blanket statement for other things. But like I said, I think if you've already said your piece,
Yeah, then you've done everything you
or
could do.
you know, you're fine.
I just like it makes the other person crazier. Of like if you just like don't even tell them why. At least in my experience, but I don't know.
It depends on the crazy person. There are like some people that just keep going, keep talking. Like you ever like open up messages and there's like some motherfucker's been talking to themselves for like 3 years and you're just like,
Dude, I get freaking
I'm like,
Yeah.
see, replying to that would not be helpful.
Yeah, but that's so different than someone you've like been actually in relations
No,
with.
dude, sometimes there's people like
Oh,
that
really?
too. Yeah.
Damn.
It depends on the crazy person. Yeah, there's different flavors of crazy.
There are definitely different flavors of crazy, and I definitely have not encountered them all, so
I think it's maybe because you've been in like a long-term relationship, so you haven't dated as much, so
Mhm.
you haven't seen as like
I guess that's
the spectrum
true.
of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is fair.
Yeah. You can ghost someone in person, community, online, social media, full on essays with no response and they still keep going. No, yeah. Or like they're I've had people like, have you had these people in your DMs? They talk back and forth. Like they're
Wait,
like role playing
no.
like character.
Oh, no. I honestly don't really read my DMs anymore because, like, as you know, most of the time they're just terrible. So, don't really read my DMs that often.
Sometimes they're so funny though. Sometimes they're like,
Yeah,
because I get so many cuck
What
ones.
are like some good ones that you?
They're always just like, "Hello, goddess. I'm from insert random town somewhere in Europe or Arabia.
Mhm.
Can you please use me as a human stool?" And I'm like, what?
Damn.
And it's crazy too because they're always like name dropping like a random city, like not even like a major city. They're like,
Yeah.
"I'm from Novosibirsk, Russia. Can you please kill me?" I'm like,
Damn. All my things are like marriage requests. I've literally gotten like full emails. First of all, they always give their
I've
full,
got like the full
legal
application.
name, picture of where
Yep.
they live, their address, a ton of their information. Guys, never send. I don't know who the fuck is sending all this and being like, "This is me," like the selfies and like being like, "I love you. Will you be my wife? I will. You can have this land. We can live on this land together and make beautiful babies."
It's like 50 square feet.
Yeah, no.
In an apartment in
sometimes it is.
Ohio.
Well, sometimes like they actually are having land and stuff like that.
They're probably lying,
And I'm
but
just
yeah.
like, well, yeah, but I just feel like there are like some, I don't know. I just assume they just live in the middle of nowhere.
I've gotten ones where they're like, I've had dudes like send like videos to my email. Like they're like,
Oh, really?
"I would like to ask for like a relation, or I think we'd be very compatible." I'm like, these people need
Yeah.
help.
Sometimes I feel sad though because they're like so genuine and stuff, but I'm like, why would you think this would work?
I feel
don't get
sad,
it,
but I
like-
feel more like concerned because they're clearly like not mentally well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah.
not sending those things to
That's what I'm saying.
strangers.
And I would
if you're
fully take
mentally
that
well.
stuff over like the weird ass crazy DMs of like, "You're a whore and I'm gonna find you and kill you."
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, those are definitely better. I mean, the cuck ones, my only issue with the cuck ones is like they're like, "I want to send you so much money." I'm like, "Do it, bitch."
then do
Like,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, and it's like,
that's like what
please,
pisses me the
please,
fuck
will you
off.
just tell me to like dump a fat load on you on stream and I'll give you $1 million. I'm like, if you want to give me $1 million, give
Like,
it to
just
me. Don't,
do
I'm
it.
not doing whatever the freak. Why?
Okay. We're making, see, this is what I like. These are ones are like specific scenarios. So even if it's in the same topic, we can still kind of like keep the variety
Did
going.
you scoot over?
Oh, no, I think it's fine.
Space?
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I've been like slowly like
Inching.
closer and closer.
You're
to
like
you.
one of those people that walk and you're like pushing them off the sidewalk and everything.
Sometimes.
Okay. This is me, you. I'll just read it. We can go back and forth. Okay. Not a conundrum. I thought I'd share too long. Type in chat. Wait, isn't this a conundrum? Went on a date with the first girl that I knew since high school. We had fun. She was giggling, laughing, then eventually physical contact, holding onto my arm, hand holding. Midway through the date, somehow got a first kiss. I was unexpected but cool. This date went on for about 7 hours, dropped her off. She told me to text her when I got home. Got home about 10 minutes after that. I told her I was home. Left it at that. We texted back and forth for 4 or 5 days. Figured I'd ask her out again for the next week. She said sure. However, never committed to a time, even after let's go to this place. The event starts at this time. Eventually it fizzled out. I just stopped wasting my time. Oh, sorry. I should have read this. Is not a conundrum. I thought he was going to ask like what to do about this.
Wow. So okay.
Well, that was my bad because I thought there would be something we could talk on, it not being a conundrum. Well, that was a waste of my time.
All right. Good story, I guess. Nice story, bruh. Okay, do you want me to read this one?
Yeah. Well, let's see. I feel like we've answered this question so many times. It's just like, where me find girl if me no go club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too repetitive. Oh God, not the follow up from the freak.
Oh, gotta follow up.
Okay, this is the guy who was like, how to ask a girl if she's a freak early on. The freak wants to speak again. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think. Sorry. I think you misunderstood my question about asking if she's a freak in the bed on the first date. I just wanted to know if she's a freak or not have sex on the first date. 'Cause if we followed your advice and waited 3 months, then I tell her, hey, I like leather and ropes, and she says no, we just waited for 3 months.
You're way too good at that. You're way too good.
No one said 3 months, dude. I said 3 dates.
Also, Also,
Like,
we know you're not trying to necessarily have sex on the first date. It's still freaky on the first date with a total stranger. If
It's-
you're like, hey, do you like leather and rope? Like, what the fuck?
like
Who asked that to a stranger?
Woman is gonna think that you're weird.
Yeah,
You're
she's gonna think you're trying to kill her.
Like, that's...
You're
we said
way too
3
good at that
dates,
voice.
Not 3.
You're really good at that voice.
Something just possessed
You're good
me.
at that. You're good at gloving. You have like all these hidden talents.
Hidden talents. Hey, who needs a voice actress? Just put me on. But yeah, anyways, I just said wait for the 3rd date, not wait for 3 months. Are you doing 1 date a month? That's kind of crazy. I would imagine these 3 dates would take course over the like 1 to 2 weeks, I would imagine. 3 weeks if you're doing 1 date a week. But I just think even if she's freaked out, no one's gonna get into that on a first date.
Yeah, because
They're
like
gonna
I
think you're
said,
weird.
women are always like, we're always very hyper conscious of our safety.
Yes.
Because we have to be. Whereas, you know,
Yes.
you maybe as a man are not, and you have to keep in mind that we are conscious about that. I mean, like, I think you should just like, if you like her, keep seeing her.
Mhm.
And as physical contact occurs naturally, then that will then create the conversation
Mhm.
around like what you're into. And then I think after you guys have had good, pleasant physical contact, like normal shit, right?
Mhm.
Because even if you're a freak, you should still enjoy the basic normal
Yes.
shit as well. Then it'll be more a natural segue to like, oh, what are you into? All
Mhm.
this. Because I feel like this guy's acting like he's like, oh, if she's not a freak, it's a complete waste of my time.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude. she
And like
just
I
got
said, if a
date.
girl likes, like, if someone likes you, like, I think they'll be willing to experiment, but like, no one's gonna be doing crazy experimental shit right off the bat.
No, I know.
And someone in chat was just like, oh, like nowadays everyone has to be hyper conscious of their safety. Of like, I think that also as a girl, it's like if a guy's telling you, hey, I want to tie you up and
Right.
do whatever the fuck I want to, like
You're-
that
you're
could
like-
be a scary situation.
Yeah, you're like, that's a stranger. What do you mean
know
nowadays
I mean?
people?
Like,
No, women have always
that's
had to be
something I feel
conscious of that, unfortunately. LOL.
Cause
As a red, yeah, that's
Like,
more than a
that-
red flag.
that
That's
is
psycho
scary.
behavior.
That's like setting yourself up to be a victim of a crime of murder.
Mm-hmm.
So beware,
Mm-hmm.
beware.
This person is so. There's something. That is for sure. Hella red flag.
Yeah. Because
Hella
I will
red
say, I
flag.
feel like this is not uncommon. Like, if you were, like, trying to do something really unique and crazy, you might have to go out of your way to find someone that's into this, but, like, I don't know, I feel like BDSM is kind of, like,
Yeah,
the
like at least like light
entryway
level.
of-
I think
yeah.
like most people have done at least some of that. So you're not like
yeah.
you're
Or
not
you, like,
asking
are
her
curious, you know?
to. Yeah, you're not asking her to dress up like a banana.
Yeah.
So
or, like, do you remember, like, have you seen that Reddit post of the guy that only has sex to that song where it's like,
yeah. You guys remember? Oh God,
Like, I'd say that's even freakier.
No.
than leather and
that's just horrific.
like, that's just. And he was
Do we
listening to
think
the
that?
beat.
Do we think that post is real?
It
was so
yes,
well
because of the way that
engineered.
it was like described, and like it took commenters finding like the song and everything. Versus if
Right,
they would have posted the
right.
song, I feel like then it'd be more of a troll.
Take into account how you're meeting them. Sure, if you're meeting them on freakthefuckout.com, then
Freaksonly.org.
then like yeah, maybe you can bring it up earlier. But if you're meeting them in the way that he probably is, like Hinge or like mutual friends, you
Yeah.
should not be doing.
Bro, they could have freaks for freaks.
Yeah,
Freaks
yeah.
only dating website.
Oh God,
Wow.
insane. It's
Wait.
I have a hot take, but people will kill me. It's only a red flag if the girl doesn't find you attractive and are intrigued by you. No. Even if I found a man attractive, if he told me on the first date that he
Yes.
wants to tie me up, I would find that as a red flag. That's
I think that men need to let go of this idea that
like
if a man
only
is
if it's
hot enough,
attractive. I know it's the dumbest
it's always like,
incel
oh,
shit
you guys
I've ever
think a
heard.
guy like twerking butt ass naked is weird, but if he was hot, like no, like that, like I don't know. I feel like guys underestimate like being hot can get you past a lot of barriers for sure, but like
But not true crazy shit.
like there is
Yeah.
and there are things that are even scarier when it's done by a hot man. I do think that
It's
sometimes
more unsettling.
dominating things can be. I mean, come on,
Comes off
American
very
Psycho.
Patrick Bateman.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
American Psycho
literally,
is literally the testament to it.
Literally.
It's so alpha male coded on like
No.
men that are, you know, well kept and
Mhm,
put all the clavicular core esque,
Mhm.
you know.
Internet brain. Yeah, it's like
It's
this
about-
group of men. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, go.
Oh yeah, it's like this group of men on the internet in like this new incel culture, like Pez said, internet brain, where they're just like, I am not hot conventionally, so I can't get any women. So to make myself feel better, I will say that the only key is to being hot, and if you're hot, you can truly do anything. And I'm like, yes, pretty privilege does exist, but no, you can't get past most normal barriers.
Yeah.
It's not okay to tell any stranger you
Literally
want to tie
just
them
go
up and
out
fuck
into the
them.
world. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it would become clear to you that this is not the case. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They say that as something to divert because they're insecure about their dating prowess, so they're trying to look for something that they presume like out of their control to off put
Yeah.
like their failures onto.
It's just like men are always complaining about being like, oh, as long as you're rich, you can get away from anything. And now it's just as long as you're hot, you can get away from with anything. And it's like, guys, like, there's always gonna be people who let people that have things get away with things. But like, are those even the people that you want? Like, if there's really a girl that's gonna let a like, I don't know. I just feel like most people
Right.
are gonna have boundaries in that way.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't feel like it's good to just try and. Again, like, if you're using attractiveness to draw people in, then you're going to attract those kinds of people. If you're using money, blah, blah, blah. So, if you want someone to like you for your personality, you do have to use your personality to attract people.
Yeah.
Which is the hardest way, but I will say the most rewarding way.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people now who they don't like hearing that because they like being like, oh, it's all just things I
Yeah,
can't
like, they want a cheat
control.
code.
Right, yeah.
want a
And
cheat
they don't
code.
like being like, I've literally had dudes in chat say this, like, oh, I don't look like this, or like I don't make this much, so I'll never get a girl ever. And I'm like, no, you just don't want to work on yourself, so you're trying to divert it onto something else. Were people submitting the form pinned at the top of chat or command advice?
Yes, command advice, command ask, either or. Should
All of
work.
those.
Shower.
Because formulas and codes give them comfort because it feels secure. Yeah, also I think a lot of people on the internet are super tismy and sometimes it's undiagnosed and they're like, must put everything into formula. Cannot see any social nuances. LOL. But I think this person should go on freaksonly.org.
Yeah.
Stop meeting normal people if you're that much of a freak. Go on freakthefuckout.com. Oh well. Okay. All right. Recently, my high school girlfriend reached back out after 7+ years of not talking. We were madly in love and then drifted apart due to college/long distance relationship fights. Fast forward to now, she added me on social media and texted me, "Hey you," a few weeks after that. I replied and she hasn't responded since. It was 1.5 months ago. What does this mean?
She's probably drunk.
Yeah. Drunk, or like maybe her current thing was ended and she like
Yeah.
kind of was like looking for like a familiar rebound.
She had a weak moment.
Yeah, she had a weak moment.
I think if she was actually trying to reclaim things, she obviously would have answered you. But yeah, I think that unfortunately she had a weak moment and later regretted it, hence the not answering.
Yeah, or just like didn't want to deal with it.
But hey, you can at least
Hey,
ride
you
the
sound
high
drunk,
horse
it
that she
does.
thought of you in her weak moment.
Exactly.
So you can have that moment. But
You know.
yeah.
If she went to pursue that further, she would.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the random text out of nowhere and then the no response when you actually reply kind of goes to show it wasn't necessarily a well thought out, intentional, planned kind of thing.
Drop this girl. I mean, he's not with her. There's no
Yeah,
there's no dropping.
There was one message after
yeah,
7
yeah,
years.
yeah. There's no dropping to be done.
Or she was in the moment and had the decency to not answer. I mean, it was 1.5 months, so it's not like she's been busy.
Wow.
Come here. Let me answer the question.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it happens. We've all sent a dumb drunk test here and there. It's not the biggest thing. She probably lost a bet. No, I don't think she lost a bet. I think, like you said, drunk, weak moment. Maybe she...
It could have been a bet. Could have been some dumb game. Regardless of what caused it, you know that it wasn't
She's
serious,
a streamer and that message was a
know?
sub goal. Exactly.
Yes.
LOL. I have done the call your ex thing.
For like a
streamless.
game. Oh, or
Yeah.
like for a stream.
Yeah.
What?
But it's just like with my exes that I'm cool if I'm friends with and I tell
Oh,
them what I'm
okay.
doing. I'm like, oh, I was just supposed to call you and then we just yap for a minute.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
It's fine. Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't do it for someone I didn't have contact with.
That'd be a pretty
So,
bold move. I mean,
yeah,
7 years?
That would be crazy.
7+ years?
That would be crazy. But good luck.
Damn.
Just ignore it. Move on. Oh, maybe he's really sad about it.
I know. It is kind of a can of worms that got unnecessarily opened. But
I'm just gonna ban this guy because I find his messages generally annoying.
Yeah, bad vibes.
Yeah,
I
bad
ban- I
vibes.
ban people for bad vibes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my one chat rule, good vibes only, and I decide what your vibes are.
Mm-hmm.
We're just small gods in our fiefdoms. Our channels. The lords and the ladies.
It's me every time I feed my fish. I'm like, they think I'm just like the hand of God coming down to give them their little flakes. Oh God, he's such a crybaby loser. Yeah, I was like, I ignored what he said, but then I was like, wait, I can just ban him. Red pill coded, yeah.
Yeah. Loser coder.
Mm-hmm. A. Wait, let me reread this.
Wait.
Like they're getting offered to make it with them, or
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, that's kind of a crazy thing to ask. This person, I don't think this person could be serious.
yeah. I mean, the person who sent the question about sex work, we do not know what you're saying.
Yeah, well, they were talking about sex work, but then they were talking about prostitution, which I feel like is a whole
Another level.
because they're trying to pay this person. They're like, oh, this person's in a tough spot. Do you guys want to just know it? Or no?
Yeah, I don't think it makes enough sense to honestly talk about. But I'm just like, learn typing literacy. Also, huh? Indeed. Well, we're just gonna skip that one for now, guys. Some freak ass shit. Well, a lot of them we have skipped because it's either above our pay grade or they're like very non-coherent combos of it, or it's just the same thing. Like the amount of times you get like, how can me get bitches? And you're just like,
touch grass.
Tell us something more specific, at least.
Yeah.
Open the schools. Well, those are the forums we have. We can just chill for a bit, unless someone wants to, if more people submit and everything. We did skip like a handful that were just like, me want bitches. Oh, okay. Let's see. We just got something in.
Want bitches. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We can do this one. It is long though. Claude, summarize this for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I read it?
Go crazy.
Parentheses. I'm scared this is more of a dilemma than a conundrum, but I'm gonna come out and say it anyways. ... Close parentheses. Right. So I have this friend who recently got kicked out of a hobby group because allegedly someone had a strange feeling about them and felt uncomfortable. I know my friend is a little eccentric due to a developmental disability that wasn't well researched when we were kids, and unfortunately, I don't have many details on that because I was never present for their doctor's visits. ... But what I know is that it has to do with difficulty reading boundaries and understanding sarcasm.
So they're autistic.
Tism bit.
They sound autistic.
I don't know much about the hobby group other than the person who got him ousted is apparently a founding member and very well trusted despite having a huge ego. My friend says they're fine, but I think they are lying because they quit the hobby over this. Oh no. And I remember how excited they were to meet other people who were into it. Oh. I don't have any intentions of confronting the group, but I do want to inquire about what specifically my friend did to raise red flags. If it helps, the hobby was 3D printing and model kit building. My friend was huge into making custom figures and sets for videos and tabletop gaming. Aw, damn. That's a tough one.
I think it's fine to inquire.
I was gonna say, I think that you can reach out too. I think also like having not your friend reach out would be good, especially.
I don't think your friend should reach out.
I was like, I think it would be better of just being like, hey, I'm friends with so and so, and like no hard feelings. I just don't understand this conversation, and I just wanted to ask on like. Just because I care about them and like want to make sure this doesn't happen in the future.
Yeah, you could
kind of like approach it from
the information to the friend, then be like, oh, like you didn't mean it, but you did this.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what sometimes, especially with like TISM stuff, it's like they might not even realize what they did is wrong, but I feel like it's still good to have that information of like, hey, like this is what happened. It's similar to the ghosting thing of like they might always wonder or whatever, but that does, I don't know. It does suck, I feel like, when it's like someone that's in power in this group is ousting you just because, I don't know, they were there longer, but Yeah, I guess that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of common problem for people on the spectrum. Yeah, and even you who's submitting this seems quite aware of this, right? That your friend does have. So it could be a misunderstanding, but unless like the person who runs this group has a history of just ousting people for no reason, there probably was some form of legitimate reason. And it might be helpful to go ask your friend and then be able to tell them to soften the blow. And that could help them,
Yeah.
socialize better in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shitty situation though.
Yeah.
Should we do the bottom one?
Let's see what else people. It's just so long. Oh. This is interesting. Okay. I'll keep it short. I'm a 30-year-old virgin. Would a woman hold it against me if I lost my V card and gained some experience in the bedroom with a sex worker? Should I even disclose this to a potential partner, or would it be something I should hide? Thoughts? Ooh.
I don't think you should do that.
I don't think you should do that either. I don't think your first experience having sex should be with someone who is just doing it because they're getting paid. I don't think it'll teach you that much. Two, there's this whole other layer of like, sure, you could find the odd sex worker who truly does it because they want to do it, but there's so many issues with trafficking.
I
with
feel like your
all
first
that
time should
too.
also be with someone
So you don't know, man.
that you trust and are close with.
Yeah.
I really do. It doesn't have to be the love of your life or someone that but I do think that your first time is special, and I do think it should be with someone that you trust and that you're close with. And honestly, like, I think that there's a lot of girls who are very turned off by guys that like be doing too much before they know them. So I don't I think that guys think it's a bigger deal to be a virgin than it actually is.
Yes.
Like I have been with guys for their first time, and personally, I always like when they're upfront about it, and I never mind. I feel like I personally would prefer that over someone who like is
it's like
having
being
hundreds
weird.
or thousands, I think
or is
that,
like trying to hide that they did this and is being weird and seedy.
Yeah, because I also feel
Yeah.
like obviously you're always going to be awkward in your first time.
Sure.
Like, I think it's good to disclose that it's your first time, because sometimes I've had it happen where like I didn't know it was their first time, and then I was like, bruh, I would have acted differently if had I known. So like I feel like it's weird to hide it in that sense. Like, just be upfront. And again, like, I think that guys think it's a bigger deal than it is. I think that a lot of girls will not feel icked out by that, and especially like if you're building a romantic relationship first and like they like you for who they are, like they might feel like, oh my gosh, like it's an honor, you know what I mean? Because it is a very special moment for someone.
And I get your like, continue.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I was just saying, I get you're insecure about it because you're 30. I assume this would be a different conversation if you were like 18 or like 20 or something. But the thing is, like, whoever you end up building that relationship with and first having sex with, they're also probably going to be someone who is like a little more awkward and similar to you, and that's great, and you guys can vibe together. Like, you don't need to be like worried that you're going to end up in bed with like someone who is like, and I don't say this is a bad thing, like someone who's like ran through. Like, you're going to have stuff in common with them. They're probably going to be someone of a similar vibe to you. They might also not be the most experienced, and that's great. You guys can learn together.
Yeah. I feel like it's so, I don't know. I feel like we get a lot of these that are like this. Like, I feel like it's not even that uncommon at this point to be like a virgin when you're older.
Yeah, we hear that.
There's a whole subset.
It is more common nowadays, actually. When to tell possible partners when you feel like you're ready to take that step, indeed. But yeah, do not, like, I would be a million times more weirded out if I was talking to a man, he was like, I was a virgin, so I went and bought a prostitute, then I would be.
I was practicing.
Then I would be him being a virgin.
Yeah, like, I don't really like this mindset that, like, you are gonna use a practice person. Like, I think that, I don't know, sex is intimate, enjoyable, fun thing, and I think that, at least in my opinion, when I know people that have a bad first time or whatever, like,
which is most people, and that's okay.
Yeah, but it can influence them, as far as, like, setting the stage for your sexual life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can always come back from things, but I don't know. I always tell people, because I feel like I know a lot of, at least in college, I feel like it was more common for like people to be like, I just need to lose it. I just need to lose my V card. I don't even care. And they're just doing it with some random person they met when they were blacked out and like usually end up regretting it, guy or girl, I think that this first time for everyone, right, is like kind of a big deal. And I just think that, yeah, there shouldn't be this mentality of like, I just need to
It's-
rip the Band-Aid off and
It's just not
lose
like
it.
as deep as you think it is, man.
Yeah.
Finding a person that isn't experienced, though, you're saying that's hard. No, there's tons of inexperienced people, honestly.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially nowadays. And there's nothing wrong with being inexperienced. Like, you're not like a bad person or anything.
Mhm.
When did you first have sex?
I was 16.
I was 17. Barely. That's like roughly the national average.
Really?
But I think that, well, it's gone up. But when we were, because I checked.
You checked?
I love stats. So, of course, I
Uh-huh.
Googled the next day. I was like, where do I fall on this spectrum?
Yeah, wait,
And I
what
was
is
like,
the national average?
well, when we were teenagers, it was 17. It's probably higher now. If I had to
Yeah.
guess.
Probably.
Yeah, I love stats.
Bro, when I went to high school, there would be freshmen that were pregnant, and I was like, what is this?
That's concerning.
My high school had like a daycare for all the kids that had kids.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of high schools
Because I went to
like that
I was like in
before.
I went to like a low income high
Right,
school
yeah, it's more
vibe.
common there. I'm glad at least the schools have some sort of service for that.
Yeah,
at
well, because it
least.
was like obviously to discourage girls from dropping
Right,
out just because
right.
they were pregnant, and there would be like a child development class that you could take,
Oh,
and then you could like
cute.
interact with like the
Oh.
thing, because like obviously they didn't have to pay for it, right?
Mhm.
So that like was you could just go.
Oh, there we go. I was 33, brother. Trust me, not worth that weight. As in, like,
Well, if you were holding, it sounds like you're holding yourself back rather than this guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like holding himself back in that way.
no, I don't think our school had Slap Ass Friday.
I mean, I think my middle school did.
Oh my god, no, mine middle school did too. That's like a ratchet middle school thing.
That
We
is
were
like a
talking
ratchet middle school.
about- No, that was like so that was so disheartening and weird.
That was like kind of assault, but like
Yeah, no, it
hashtag
literally was
what?
assault. That's what I always tell people. I'm like,
okay, but yeah,
yeah.
I will say I think that I was lucky because my first time it was like my best friend. We were friends to lovers arc. It was a good tale. Unfortunately, ended rough. That was the closure confrontation, guys. Well,
Oh.
and of course, after I started streaming, I got some DMs.
Really? What did he say?
Just like trying to give me advice, actually.
What? That's
actually trying to give me
psychotic.
advice. I kind of was like mean and whatnot. Kind of regretted being mean because I don't have any hard feelings with this guy. I think also it was like he was my first for a lot of things, and I think that he really helped me be confident in like who I was, and that's why I always tell people just like if you can like do that first time with someone that you trust
Yeah.
and that you're comfortable with, because I don't know, I think that I had a very like positive experience and that like led me to have a pretty healthy relationship with sex versus
Yeah.
like I don't know, just like my friends that I was close with and like didn't have that.
Oh my god, yeah.
I
The
feel
first
like-
dude I fucked was a demon.
yeah, it can kind of like have long-term like effects, low key.
To this day, he's the worst. Well, it's only gotten better because he's
Mhm.
by far the only.
At least you only got up from
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
go
yeah.
from
He's the
there.
only person I've ever slept with where I'm like, he's genuinely like a bad person. Like the
Yeah.
other ones, I'm like, they're or good people. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
the devil.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of like crazy high school boys where they're like, they act really nice, and then when you start like dating them, then they become psycho.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just in reality, unfortunately, as
Yeah.
well. I've heard horror stories.
But then you have a harder time reading the signs, obviously, when you're
Yes,
like an
when you're
inexperienced
younger.
teenager.
Mhm.
But then when you're an adult, like you're
It
like,
takes
oh, that's a crazy person. I'm
sometimes
not
it takes
fucking
having that experience
Yes,
to be able
yes.
to recognize things. That's why I feel like everyone has a toxic ex.
for sure.
Because when you don't have a toxic ex, that's how you fall for the ones that become the toxic ex because you don't know. But once you have the toxic
Yes.
ex, then you know.
And then you know how to tell. And then
Yeah.
as long as you have,
And that's why when you hear someone saying, all of my exes are toxic, that's how you know it's a problem, because why didn't you learn? Why didn't you
yeah,
have the
that either
first
means
one?
that
Like,
they're also toxic,
that's what I'm
or
saying, like,
it means that they just have bad standards. Sometimes they're not toxic, but they just have no self-confidence.
yeah.
So they like don't choose people
Sometimes
who
I do
value
think-
them.
Yeah. Sometimes though I do think like not being able to hold boundaries with your partners is semi-toxic in the sense of like
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Not to victim blame, obviously depends on the situation, but like I do think that sometimes people, like especially more commonly in girls, they will accept anything from their partner. Shit that they
Right,
would never accept from their
right.
friends,
Yeah,
even.
yeah.
Of like, all right, there reaches a point where it's like, girl, like you need to have boundaries to be able to have the relationship that you want to have. Like you're never
Yeah.
gonna be happy as long if you're letting every boyfriend that you ever
Well, that's what I
have
mean. It comes
do-
from lack of self-confidence. A lot of times I feel like they were like bullied by their families.
Mm.
I see stuff like that too. You know, I'm like,
Yeah,
girl,
it's
stand
so
up.
different. I know. I feel like with my friends, I'm like, I love you and I'll support you no matter what.
Yeah.
But please stand up.
I think it's usually something people learn over time. Like they just like
Yeah.
can't take any more bullshit after
I don't
a
know.
while.
feel like those girls just eventually end up marrying guys that just are the worst.
Sometimes. Well, that's if they don't get if they don't work on their self-confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you start valuing yourself, you're like, why am I taking on this issue and everything?
Yeah. Hopefully they can eventually come out of it.
Come out of the trenches, my sister.
Come out!
We are here. We are here. We're holding our
Light,
hands out
please.
into the light. No, literally. Is that interesting?
Oh, thanks for the bits, Dusty.
Do you feel like this one is worth it? Also.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. R.A.T. You? Maybe?
Yes. I've recently stopped hanging out with a good friend and his girlfriend because I think she is coming on to me and I don't like it. It's an all-around uncomfy situation, but I wanted to get your opinions. It gave me a weird feeling / realization that women probably feel this way quite often. How do you deal with it? I've only experienced it in this case with gay men, and gay men are easier to deal with. Should I tell him? ?
I wish I knew how she was coming on to him, because I'm like, I want to know how explicit it was in this scenario, right?
Yeah. I'm like, was she just like, ha ha ha?
Right.
And then sometimes guys will literally take that as, oh, so she wants to fuck me.
Yeah. Or was she like, I'm trying to fuck you? And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's see. Hanging out with a good friend. I mean, okay, I think that's kind of crazy for you to stop hanging out with one of your good friends because you feel like his girlfriend. I think that you should at least have a conversation with this friend first.
Yeah.
Before you kind of like, because I don't know, that'd be kind of bogus. Like, from the friend's perspective.
Yeah, also
like,
he's gonna be like, why the fuck
yeah,
are we not
because, like,
hanging
maybe
out
you bring
anymore?
this up of, like, hey, and you, like, and then he'll just be like, oh, no, like, she does it all the time, or, like, oh, like, sorry, bro, I didn't realize, or, like, she didn't realize that that was making you feel that way.
And
yeah.
she be doing that and
I
shit
think it's
like
always
that.
good to give people the opportunity to change, and then if they don't, then you can kind of peace out.
It's also, like, I assume you value your friendship with your good friends, so it'd be weird to just dip out on this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to, maybe her, fucking hell. Maybe her boyfriend is a cuck and he doesn't care. Dude, you don't know. Or maybe they're both trying to fuck you.
True enough. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, just have, like, a conversation with your friend and just be like, hey, like, don't even say, like, your girlfriend's coming on to me. Just say what she did / said. Just be like, hey, this happened. Made me feel this way. See what the friend has to say, because maybe they're like, oh, I don't know, or maybe they'll be like, oh, what the fuck, like,
you never know. It's hard for us to truly say because we don't know the severity of the situation and everything. We need more deets. We do more deets.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I think we have time for like one more, so I feel like we should scan for like a good one. Okay. Okay, so that's an idea of one. No, okay, no. That's probably not as interesting.
Professional career advice.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do this one then. Doop. Is a long one.
I actually have a YouTube video I can just send for that guy.
Oh, the guy who messaged about cybersecurity.
Here, I have a YouTube video you can watch, Mr. Cybersecurity! !
Okay, this is
my chat knows I have YouTube videos for questions.
I feel like you have YouTube videos for everything. I'm like, what?
That I get asked all the time. Like, I used to get asked like about like skincare, acne stuff a lot because I would talk about it, or even like cybersecurity stuff. So whenever I get asked questions a lot, I'm like, I'll just make a YouTube video and then they can just watch
I love how
I don't
prepared you
reiterate
are.
my points a million times.
Okay, 34 male. Okay. I went back to college about 6 years ago and I met this girl in the program. She was very clearly into me and was always trying to initiate flirting, but I'd be kind of weird about it. Like, she refused to tell me her age. So I kind of swerved at the time due to strange vibes and because I didn't think it would work. She's Muslim and religious, whereas I am not. Fast forward, we've sort of reconnected, just casually chatting through DMs, and she has kind of opened up and her actual personality more. Should I shut things down or give her a chance? It's been kind of nice, friendly chats, but the religious thing is still a factor. Also, I found out she's actually older, 42. He's 34. I guess I kind of find it strange that she's so forward about being interested, given the age gap and difference in values. I'm open to being just friends, maybe more, but not sure if that's what she wants. Since I see this more of a short-term thing if it were to happen. Let me
I was gonna
reskin
say, I
this a
do
little
think
bit.
that the being Muslim and religious thing, it does add an aspect, only because my friends that are Muslim, like, they're strict AF when it comes to dating and whatnot. I do think that the fact that she's older is actually a plus.
I don't think
because
that's a
if she
big
was-
deal. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because if she was younger, like, I feel like that's more, like, all my friends that are Muslim, like, they literally are like, oh, my parents wouldn't even let me date anyone that's not Muslim, wouldn't even blah, blah. Versus I feel like maybe the fact that she's older is actually a plus because she can have that freedom from her parents
Right.
that would still exert control if she was younger, you
Yeah.
know? So I think you should just be upfront with her
Yeah.
and just say what you're feeling and see what she says back. I mean, she's an older woman, so I think she's very capable to make
Mhm.
her own decisions, and I feel like you don't necessarily know what she's thinking.
You
like,
also
maybe
don't know
she's
how
open.
strict Muslim she
Yeah.
is. Like, I know strict Muslims.
I guess that's
I know
true.
other Muslims who be drinking, fucking doing drugs.
Really?
Li-
Most of
yeah.
my Muslim friends, like, they be strict on that. I'm not gonna
Popping
lie.
they pussies.
I
And
feel
they're
like
just
the-
Muslim in name. You never know.
Yeah, I feel like those are my friends who are like, their family is Muslim,
Right,
but they don't
right,
even identify.
right.
They don't themselves identify.
Well, they're like,
as
oh, I'm
Muslim.
culturally Muslim.
Yeah,
My
that is
family
what
is.
they'll be like. They'll be like,
But I'm like, they're
culturally.
eating pork belly at the
Yeah.
Korean barbecue. I'm like, whatever.
Really? See, even when I was in high school, like my Muslim friends, it was like no pork. Oh my gosh, one of my Muslim friends, like accidentally ate like a pulled pork sandwich one time because he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Like one of my other friends gave it to him. He's eating it. Halfway through, my friend that gave it to him realized that it was pulled pork, and then the guy was like, damn, it was so good. And he had to like stop eating it. He obviously
He's
stopped
like,
eating it once he
man.
realized, but he was like, damn, like that was
I've-
so
I've
good.
wa-
Like
I-
now I know what pulled pork
Dude,
tastes
I watched
like.
my Muslim friends eat pork on purpose. Cough, cough, Hassan. Well, Hassan's not a practicing Muslim. That's the difference.
There are definitely levels to it. But yeah, my friend that's Muslim, she's actually she was dating a guy and she like literally like they couldn't really do anything. So they're getting married like right away and their
Dude,
wedding
they
is gonna be
always
like
do
3
that.
days. And they're like,
no,
it's like crazy.
that's happening with my friends. I know so many Muslim people, they get married just because they want to fuck. And I'm like, bro, can you just like go fuck them like a normal person? They're like, I'm just so horny, so we're gonna get married after only knowing each other for 6 months because we're trying to get our shit wet. And I'm like, oh, you guys are so annoying. Just go fuck them under the table.
Yeah, well, they've been dating for like a year. I still feel like a year though is still kind of
It's really short.
Like I feel like you should be with someone for like 2 years.
No,
before
dude,
getting
that's
married.
why one of my friends, she's not practicing Muslim, but her family is, and she's getting married just because like she would want to live with her boyfriend, and it's pretty quick, but she can't. But like, I'm just like, bro.
Damn.
Like, I was like, if they were allowed to just like date normally,
Mhm.
they probably would date for longer and not get married.
Yeah.
But it's because like they get that judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the biggest alcoholics I've ever met were Muslims. There's also those Muslims I see with guys as well. They're like, I won't eat pork, but they're like dating everyone. I see them be doing like Molly at raves. I'm like, but this is where you draw the line? Come on, man.
Dang. Yeah. I guess I don't know.
Have sex, just no bacon, right?
I guess I'm just like, okay, but like, then are you really, like, how can you claim to be a faith if you're not really? I guess I don't know though, but you know what? People can identify.
I
with
think
whatever they
religious
want.
people are
I
always
don't
very
really
picky,
care.
choosy in most cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say, yeah, I think it's fine that she's older. Go talk to her. If you're interested, see where it takes it. Like, she might be Muslim in name or maybe to a degree in practice. It doesn't necessarily mean your values aren't aligned.
This is
like,
true,
what are
yeah.
her values? Ask
Because
her.
you're valid. I definitely was like making the assumption that she was like more strict in her religion,
Right.
but like to Lychee's point of like maybe she's not practicing that much. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't be like, I don't think you should cut this off simply because of her religion. I
Right,
think that would
right.
be very prejudiced and whatnot.
Like, ask her what's up
yeah,
with
ask
it.
her what's up.
There's no page on raves in the Quran. The Quran says no. The Quran doesn't say no lines at EDC, right? So
Yeah.
therefore, she might have evolved since then too.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though you're talking, and also I feel like I know you're talking about the age gap, but like you're 34 and she's 42.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like
they're both grown ass
I
adults.
was like, once you pass the age of 30, I feel like age gaps become less and less relevant. you
Yeah,
know?
and also like she is a bit older than you, but it's not like an insane amount. Like
Yeah.
she's not 60.
I feel like she's
Or
in
something
your
like
she's in
that.
your age
Right.
group.
Like no one would really. I think if the genders flipped, I don't
Mhm.
even think anyone would bat much of an eye
No,
at that. Like
they
a
wouldn't.
42-year-old guy and a
And
34-year-old
yeah.
woman. Yeah.
Yerp. My dad and stepmom have a bigger age gap.
Wait, what is it?
13 years.
Damn! And how old were
But
they
she
when
was
they got together?
yeah, she was 35 when they got together. So my
Okay.
dad was whatever 13 plus that was 48.
Okay, so 48, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because I do feel like
that's-
when you're older, it's just like
Yeah,
I don't know,
it
it's
matters
really, like,
less.
It's not even that weird, but obviously it's like if that 13 age gap was shifted and as far as their ages were, that could
I was
definitely get weird.
33 year old when I was going with an 18-year-old girl. Yeah, you're a borderline pedophile. But
Yeah, like
automatic ban.
Yeah,
Love
like,
that.
that's
Yeah,
weird.
that's
Like,
weird.
see, like, that's
weird.
That-
That's weird.
That's weird.
Mhm. It's very weird. I love how everyone just knew the protocol immediately. I was like, oh, 25-year gap? Yeah, that's insane. Like, my parents have an 8-year age gap, but when they met, my mom was already 37. She's the younger partner, so I'm like, that's fine. She's 37, not 20. Like, she can make
you're, like,
a decision for herself.
It's only concerning when the younger partner, like, is not frontally lobe developed. Like, if they're sub 25, like, that's weird. I feel like once, especially, like, 28 plus, I feel like age gaps are less and less relevant. But especially once you're well into your 30s.
I love how that guy just like admitted that immediately.
Yeah,
we were all,
as their first message
right,
too. That
right.
was
And we were just like,
message. I was like,
oh, like how did he think?
that's what you want to start
No.
off? That's what you want to be known for in this community?
I was also just like, where does he think? How are we supposed to reply to that in his mind?
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love that you're robbing a high school. Did you go to senior prom with her? That's awesome.
Did you make her high school graduation?
Yeah, I have a feeling it's less than 18. I mean, anytime someone in their 30s dates a fucking 18-year-old, they would go lower if they could. Like, they're just stopping at 18 because
No, like,
they don't want to go to
that's
jail.
just weird. That is just weird. Maybe not illegal, definitely weird.
Anytime someone immediately grabs legality as their only, like, idea of morality, you already know they're fucked. Because also, like, since when is so many times in history has legality equaled morality? Like,
for real.
many times not. Many times
no.
not. Yeah.
30 plus going. Get them away.
Yeah. No, saying that on Twitch used to be like a hot take, but if you engineer your chat to be, because there are some like chats where they'll be defending that with their whole life.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're a little woked up over here.
And that's a good thing. I would not
Yes,
want to be
exactly.
in one of those. I'm just curious what the last one is. I would not want to be in one of those
Yes,
chats.
as a positive. Oh.
Okay, this is
Okay, yeah, wait, it started off
It
normal,
started off
and
normal,
then,
and then I was
got
like-
a little weird.
the last one we got, like, it sounded normal. It was just about relationships, and then we keep skimming, and they're like, imagine a world where cats are the dominant species. And we're just like, what?
Things really took a twist.
Yeah. See, this is... Oliver would be your master. I mean, as a cat owner, we live in that... Yes, I was about to say that. As a cat owner... I already am to their beck and call. Big Boy submitted it, literally. So...
We are already submitting to these guys.
Oh, do you want to hold one of them?
Didn't you go to Egypt? Or don't you know what they did in Egypt?
No,
I do.
literally. Wait.
Can I hold them like a baby?
Yeah, Big Boy loves me.
Come here, Mr. Big.
Here you go. Oh,
Hello, my child.
isn't he lovely?
You're so cute.
He'll just chill for a while and then he'll twitch a bit and you just throw him again.
Oh, look at him. Are you such a good boy? He's sleepy too, so it's the best time to hold him when he's a sleepy fat baby.
Do cats like being like, are they like babies or are they like this?
Yeah, he likes being right. It's all cat dependent. So my cats are like very cuddly, touch heavy cats.
Oh, so they like being pet?
Yeah, he loves being pet. He loves his ear squeezies is one of his favorites. I also love doing this.
I do that to my buddies
I
too.
know.
I'll like grab their ears.
The only thing he doesn't like is he doesn't love when his paws are touched. He'll let you do it if he's tired. The other one likes it. But,
Baby,
look at his face. He's just like,
What's happening? Yeah,
Big Boy is
a
such...
dick boy. How much do your cats weigh?
This one, he's like 16 pounds or something. I mean, because Maine Coons are the largest domestic cat breed. So they're extra large
They're
because of
extra
that.
large?
Yes, they're XL cats.
Kaylee being gentle with him, like you don't rev him for our entertainment.
I do. I squeeze him when he's purring and he'll go... I'll show you after.
Are you not liking this? Oh, you like
No.
the baby holding more, didn't
Yes,
you?
It's okay. It's okay, Mr.
Sorry, I
Big.
felt like I wasn't supporting your butt enough.
Well,
Why
after
are
a
you
while,
like
they'll just
this?
twitch when they want to go down. But, like, it doesn't mean he didn't enjoy the time he was on your lap
Aw.
and everything.
Okay, sorry.
Here, you can pass him.
Sorry,
Let
mister.
me squeeze
Back
him.
to your mom.
No, you don't need to say sorry. He had a good time. Are you purring? Yeah, listen.
Yep. That's the one thing I wish I could hold my bunnies like baby.
Yes, you love being held
I
like a fat
can't.
baby. You love being held like a fat little Mr. Fat Boy.
Wow, they're whiskers.
I know he has. Maine Coons also have very, very long
Wow,
whiskers.
I was gonna say, I can tell. They're so
16-pound
big.
orange boy. I love big boy cats. I know. Well, look like
Wait, how much did you say he was?
he's like
he weighs?
16 pounds, but he's
16
also just
pounds?
really long.
Looks like he's like frowning.
No, he's really happy. Listen, he's purring.
You know, I can feel.
That's me revving him.
Oh.
Yes, you're so good. You love to purr because you're a fat Mr. Fat Boy.
Yeah, this cat loves any attention ever. Like he's like a dog. Like he also likes girls more. Specifically, he loves Vietnamese women.
Yes. I'm in.
He always I think maybe we all smell the same or something. I've always noticed his preferences.
There's a lot of animals that are like that.
That like, well, the reason why cats often like women more is because they hear at a really high frequency,
Mhm.
so they hear our voices better than they can hear men's
Oh,
voices.
that's
and everything.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't really have cats growing up, but I had one cat.
Mhm.
His name was George. He was an
Aw.
orange cat.
Oh,
And he
I
was
love
named
an
after the monster
orange.
from Monsters Inc. that had the sock on him.
Yes,
Because he was
yes.
orange.
I love an orange. They can smell the Nook Mom. They am. Flemish rabbits are cool. Is that the type of rabbit you have?
Flemish rabbits? I don't think so. I have a Holland Lop and a lion head. Both have floppy
Can they
ears.
interbreed?
Yes. It's like dogs.
Okay.
Where it's like
Right,
same
right.
species, different breeds.
I see.
But yeah, they're all still bunnies. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if like rabbits and hares can breed. Like, you know, like the big.
Yeah, or
hares
maybe they'll make a
go
mule
crazy.
at
Yeah,
most
they might
if
make
they
like a
do,
mule.
or
Because I think
something
those
like
ones are
that.
like a little, like, obviously more genetically diverse. But yeah,
It's like lions and
all
tigers.
domesticated rabbits are all still rabbits at the end of the day. They do look. It is very crazy. Like whenever I see a wild rabbit now, though, like they look so different than my bunnies because
No, you're like they've been through war.
they're like tiny. They're like all scraggly
Yeah.
and like skinny, and I'm like, no. And then my bunnies are like.
No, that's like when I see a
voluptuous
stray
and
cat and I'm
round.
like, what are these whales that live
Yeah.
in my apartment here? It's crazy.
Wild rabbits are always so baby. I just started reading Watership Down as well. Have you read that?
What's that?
Oh, it's about rabbits kind
Mm.
of, but it's like a story told from rabbit POV. But I don't know much about it, but I know it might be a little sad, so I'm like I will be emotionally wrecked.
Okay, don't tell me if I ever think about going back to reading. Tell
Yeah.
me if animals get hurt. I can't read anything where animals.
Well, it's like kind of semi-realistic in the
Oh.
sense. Well, here's the premise of it, okay?
Uh-huh.
Premise, it's supposed to be like a retelling of a classical tale, which I don't know because it's from the Bible.
Mm.
Sorry, I did not read the Bible.
It's sad as well.
It was like a tale where apparently there was this woman who was
Yeah.
prophesizing the end of the world, and then no one like believed her and they killed her.
Oh.
And this was like a retelling of like what if she was believed.
Yeah.
So there's like a rabbit who was prophesying. He was like, oh, I see a field of blood. Like everything that's here is gonna be dead. And this is the first chapter, by the way, so it's not crazy spoilers. And then like you as the reader see that it like there's like a sign that says
Yeah.
that it's gonna be developed, that
Yeah.
this whole forest is gonna be like turned into
Oh.
apartment buildings and stuff. So like the rabbit's low key right, and there's like obviously like most of the rabbits aren't believing, but some of the rabbits do believe this rabbit whose name is Fiverr.
It's very much like
So then
Danny
they-
the Dreamer, Game
Yeah.
of Thrones.
They decide to leave the Warren, which is where the rabbits live, and the book is about their journey.
Oh,
I will leave you there.
Everyone's saying it's very dark.
Yeah, no, that's
in
why.
chat.
All I know is it's about bunnies and there's sad, and it's kind of it gets sad. So,
But they
anyways,
use
no
bunnies.
spoilers. Don't tell me any spoilers. But I'm like 20% into the book so far.
It sounds very.
Everyone
sad.
should
It sounds
read.
kind of like warriors, cats, but then like
Mm.
prophetic.
Yeah, because like the author also put like yes, it's about animals and they can think and they can talk,
Right,
but they
but
don't
it's-
do anything that an animal would not do, like a
see.
rabbit wouldn't do. Like they still have like rabbit tendencies
Right,
and like
right.
think like a rabbit.
Right,
act
they're not
like a
thinking about
rabbit.
taxes. And
Yeah,
shit
they're
like
not
that.
like let me do a triple backflip, like parkour, crazy ones actually.
It's referencing Donnie Darko. I went in after we were discussing Fat Boy Cats, and now we're on the New Testament. We be jumping topics, but okay. On that note, should we find a rate?
Yes.
Because we're gonna dart.
Yes.
I opened to the fucking no comment still reflect on my phone, and I'm like, bro, what
Damn.
is that? Oh my god! Should we raid my twink?
Oh my gosh, yes. I still wanna meet this guy. I tune into your stream sometime. You stream him a lot, right?
You will meet him eventually. Yeah, it's just like because he doesn't live here. All right, guys.
Oh, that's right.
We're gonna
That's right that you
do
were telling me about that.
a raid because we're heading somewhere after this.
We're gonna raid Lychee's friend.
Yeah, we're gonna raid Christian. The two people I stream with the most rating each other. It's Cringe and then Chin. But thank you guys so much for coming. This is very fun advice. We got through
Yeah, guys,
all the
this was
forms.
fun.
So Very slay. Great timing.
Yay! Yes. Also, everyone, follow Lychee from my channel if you haven't.
Follow Kaylee.
I'm just kidding.
Please. When are you streaming next?
I'll be streaming again on Monday, co-working. If you want to be productive with me, I do co-working on Mondays. Monday grind day, starting the week off strong.
I'm also streaming on Monday. I think I'm going to cook or something like that.
We should do a cooking stream sometime together. You could teach me how to make something Vietnamese.
Oh, I'll teach you how to make bún chả.
We'll do lots more collab. Whoa!
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm almost gonna fall into her
my God, please don't show me.
arms. Oh my god, that was almost romantic. Okay,
Sorry, we have to
good luck
leave
with
before we can
everyone
be
for
lesbian because
advice.
it's not free lesbian
No, we're gonna
content
turn
here.
off the stream
We're gonna do it off stream.
We're
Okay.
gonna start our polycule.
Ooh.
Who's joining?
Okay, bye guys. See you Monday. Boop.